Welcome to another episode of the other comic book show here on the Kingdom of Nerds. It is the day of our Lord, all hell Satan. Oh, wait, wrong holiday, sorry. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, not too much. The weekend went fast. I just watched movies all weekend.
I'm almost done with season 12 of Supernatural. I just finished the episode of Scooby Natural when they got transported into an episode of Scooby-Doo, which was awesome.
Yeah, I love that episode. I caught up on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man finally and watched those two episodes, which I enjoyed. It's a fun little show. It was fun. It was a fun little show. It was a show I could sit down with my kid and watch, and we could both just kind of watch it and enjoy it for what it is. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Finally saw The Heretic, which was a fun movie. Watched The Substance again this weekend. Fantastic movie. And I just I got about like 3/4 of the way through Gladiator 2 before I hopped on.
Nice. And we have a special guest. Cliff is here. Welcome.
Hey. Howdy. I'm only a little late.
There is no late.
Is that like a little pregnant?
By the way,
don't make me go into those.
By the way, Joe, you'll like the end of Gladiator 2. I liked it. It's pretty good.
I was enjoying it for what it is. Like I said, The Substance was fantastic. I was happy to. I actually watched that twice this weekend.
Beyond that, I've been.
Oh, I'm a movie whore. I watch a shit ton of movies, most of which are indies, and
I'm just a whore, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Like we didn't already know that, Bruce. Like we didn't already know that.
Bruce, you do realize to be a whore, there's got to be an exchange of money. So if you try to say you're actually a slut,
I was a little of both.
There you go. Degrassi.
Early 2000s were shit show. All right, let's say hi to the chat. We got Ed LeBeau, Suck It GT. I'm first for once. We got Terry Floyd. What's going on? Daryl Taylor. Do you think it's better to have Blade be in his own MCU movie or to introduce him in possibly Doctor Strange 3? Some people think it's a bad idea, but I think he should be in Doctor Strange. At this point, I don't care about Blade. We got J Paps, BK Spawn, Nerdy Geek, Necron, the Lord of Black Metal. What's going on? The Queen of the Kingdom, Mama Bear. TN Comedy, what's going on? JSS Brooklyn, loyal viewer, thank you for being here. Oh, your birthday this month. Make sure we give you a shout out on your birthday. The Degrassi, hell Satan, the blackest of Sabbath to you. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Did I miss anyone new? No, everybody's here. So we're gonna have a fun show tonight.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Like, am I coming through clear?
What?
Yeah, what? Huh?
Of course, Joe. It would be you with the what's.
We're gonna have a good show. We're gonna talk about how tariffs might raise prices of comics, production. If things are gonna be late, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about some other fun stuff in the news. We're gonna review a couple of books this week. One of them being Monsters 3 from Mark Spears. Our top 10 flaming cover.
One book I didn't read this week. I got through the other two.
I got through all three this week, actually.
Finally, you gave us a shot this week, Bruce, of books that weren't horrible.
Why are y'all so brutal? What is this? What is this? And also, anyone who was not subjected to my Wonder Woman choice, you should have read it out of Brotherhood.
Which Wonder Woman choice?
It was the Day in the Life of Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
I forgot what issue was that.
I feel like it was 176. Let me see.
And because I'm in a good mood, and we need some positivity, I'm going to do a giveaway today. 2 comics.
Well, we got all the positivity we need. Cliff is here.
You know, my positivity is a little bit dangerous. You know, every day is a physical and mental challenge for 2025.
It's wonderfully contagious, Cliff. It's wonderfully contagious.
All right, let me find this giveaway tool. What should it be? What should it be? What should be the word of the day? I don't know. Anybody suggestions?
The word of the day?
Huh?
The word of the day?
Tariff.
Tariff. Hashtag tariff. Let me set it up, then you can put it in. Hashtag tariff. Let's see. Giveaway. There we go. Edit. There we go. Hashtag tariff to be entered into the giveaway for today. What's going on, Dave? Timothy, what's going on, buddy?
Wonder Woman 170. I knew it. I'm so close to time. Every time I'm so close.
That's close.
You know, but anyhow, it's the issue is Lois Lane heads out to meet Wonder Woman and spend the day with her. You know, and they basically spend 24 hours together, and it's not an action-packed issue, but I think it speaks volumes about who Wonder Woman is, and that's why I had chosen it. Then I was informed that I was part of some imaginary challenge where I needed to have chosen an action-packed book that gripped everyone by the seat of their pants. And I was offended to know that the book that they read that was so action-packed was The Death of Karate Kid in Legion of Superheroes. And I love Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah.
I was mortified. Unbelievable.
You won. They were just biased.
Well, one of them was biased. Everyone else was pretty.
We all know who that was.
Yeah.
Mark. So let me see. Let me open something to give away. Let's see.
Oh, give away White Tiger, Claws, Paws, and Outlaws.
Yeah.
All right, I'm giving away 3 books to one lucky winner later on in the show. All 3 Mark Spears books, covers. Rat City. Return of the Living Dead 2. And Gunslinger Spawn 2. Deadly Tales of Gunslinger.
With Dalmatian Horse. I love Dalmatian Horse.
Yes, Dalmatians.
And by the way, everyone's like, Cliff, the horse is just spotted. And I'm like, it is Dalmatian Horse. And if I can believe that there are multiple human demon hybrids with superpowers running around battling Satan, then I can believe it's Dalmatian Horse.
I don't know. Deadpool literally fucked a unicorn in the end of the second movie. Just saying.
Exactly. Wait, was that Deadpool?
Didn't Deadpool have sex with a unicorn in the part 2?
I don't
in
really
like a cartoon sequence or whatever.
I don't really recall that.
Uh,
But then I may have blocked it out. So there you go.
There was a HeroClix of Deadpool with a unicorn.
Right, and Deadpool does ride the unicorn in Deadpool 2. There is that.
Does my mic sound okay, or do I sound like
fine.
What about now?
You sound fine.
Okay.
You added the bass there at the end. It's nice.
Okay, it was coming from my camera. That's why. The mic.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. So actually, let's do some pickups. Do I have any pickups? I have some pickups. Maybe too many pickups. Here we go. Dr. Doom and Rocket Raccoon. I love this cover. I don't know why they're hanging out, but I'll take it.
Did you read that, Cliff? Was there a reason for that book?
No, all these team ups. There's a bunch of team ups coming out that are where they purposely mishmash people.
Yeah.
Right. And so the first one was Dr. Doom and Rocket Raccoon, but we're gonna see Captain America and Volstagg and a whole bunch of other fun, weird team ups.
fun? Are they fun?
A unicorn or a lesbian.
If we embrace that they're, you know why we can't embrace that they're fun? You know why we can't embrace that they're fun? Because there's
40 copies,
freaking dollars. That's why.
And there's 40, and there's 15 covers.
Well, no, there's only like 4 covers to this one, but still, the main reason we can't just have fun with it is the price, and then of course the multiple covers. Which again, we don't all have to fall for it. I don't always fall for it. When I feel passionate about a book, like Wonder Woman, what was it, issue 14, I think? Like issue 14, I was feeling it. No, 17. Issue 17 was so good, and the covers were so pretty that I bought all the covers. You know? But do I buy all the covers of every issue of Wonder Woman? Of course not. To hell with this. You know? I'm not here for that.
I love Tom King. I'm buying every issue, damn it.
Right.
It's good. All right, back to comics.
We're always about comics.
Before they go up in price, I grabbed some more Absolute Powers, Mark Spears covers. Oh, I should give this away. No, I'm not giving that away. Some more covers of Spawn 340 that I grabbed before they go up. I picked up the 3-issue series. We 3. I have a feeling this is coming to the big screen. Just saying.
We'll see. We'll see if it'll make it. We'll see.
Well,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully James Gunn is writing it like he's writing everything in the DCU.
No. I hope for nothing. I hope for Superman to be good. The weight of the entire James Gunn's DCU is literally on his shoulders. And you've noticed that the press always calls it James Gunn's DCU because should it crash and burn like the Hindenburg, they will say that's the end of James Gunn's DCU. I know it.
You need an effigy to burn when you need one.
Exactly.
Well, if it fails, if it fails, the only people to blame for it failing are fans for not going to watch it.
I was going to say, are you going to blame the Snyder fans?
No. We're not blaming Snyder fans. Not yet. And my best friends are Snyder fans. Thank you very much. And I like Snyder. I finally got my T4 copy of Fantastic Four 28 after weeks.
There you go. That's a good Momoko cover. It's cute.
Yeah, I really like that cover. Picked up Spawn 355.
Very true, JSS.
While they're cheap. Psylocke 3.
Snyder fan. All right, girl.
DC Power.
Yes, baby. Yes.
I don't know why people aren't picking this up. This is a good read. Let's go.
You know why people aren't picking it up. You know it, but I picked it up, baby. I picked it up.
That's why you get invited to the barbecue. That's why you're coming to the barbecue.
I go to the barbecue.
It's hard to get that invite. It's hard to get that invite.
That's because I got my DNA test. I got the results.
Lex, Superman Special, X-Men 10, because it's a Cyclops cover. Thank you very much.
No, how about because
all you Cyclops haters can go kick rocks?
You know what? That is one of the best Cyclops issues ever, and that confrontation with that mofo was so good. So good. It was just excellent.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it, and I guess it's going to bring me back to have to read the title
and
again.
I never gave a crap about that series until this issue, and I was like, yes.
Continuation with Spider-Boy. Spider-Boy has been really good. People aren't reading it, but it's been really good. Green Lantern 19.
Yeah, I like something. I have to pass on some things, and Green Lantern is not making the cut this time.
And I won this book in a giveaway, Raz. If you giveaway, Raz, X-Men 97.
Woo!
9.0.
Woo! I got one of those bad boys back here. Slab somewhere.
Gosh.
Did your bussy just twinkle? No.
My bussy just twinkled. Yes.
All right. Since you're a guest, you want to go next, Cliff? You got anything to show off?
Of course. First of all, I got this lovely act of kindness from 1063 Comics.
Oh,
This
nice.
West Coast Adventures #1.
That's the secret variant, the secret FOC.
The Police Academy Oyster Bar cover.
No, actually, it's a Guy Gardner, or funny enough, a Guy Gardner homage. You know, but whatever. And then
it's the best. It's the best.
But then a little what do you call it? I got this store 233.
Oh, there you go.
Now listen, the man
bronziness.
Look at the box the dude shipped it to me in.
Was it from the UK?
No.
Okay.
It was from Sacramento, California.
Okay. I'm just saying, like cereal. Wait. Did he actually
flip the cereal box? Oh, inside out.
That's a new one. I haven't seen that one before.
He made this shell for it, right? And stuck it in this cereal box that he then mailed to me.
I'm impressed. Right? I've seen people use the cereal box as the padding inside. I've never seen somebody flip the cereal box and use that as their shipping envelope.
Impressive as hell.
Yo, impressive and wild. But yeah, this was a light eBay win. And then a very chaotic win from Astoria, New York, which I'm still trying to work it out. This Adventure Comics 432.
There you go. Nice. That's a beautiful
cover. This is just I love everything about this. All right. So of course I picked up Rise of the Power Company. All right. Hell Hunters.
There you go.
Those
covers are fun. I'm looking forward to reading that.
Excellent. Let me tell you, this man knows how to deliver a story, right? And it's not complicated, and I love it. And it's filled with characters that we know from the era. All right. Storm Life Dream, a Marvel Voices. It's the most inexpensive and also the shortest Marvel voice ever. Don't know what they were thinking, but hello, my air goddess. All right. Because great minds think alike, Spider-Boy.
All right. And of
course, because I don't back down, West Coast Avengers.
Let's go.
Oh man, you doubling down on issue #2 on that?
No, that's issue 3, baby. That's
3.
Oh, you're tripling down. That's
issue 2. Firestar joins the fray, and Ultron, who's like super friendly, introduces himself and touches her, and she freaks out and like flashes back to when Nimrod used to tell her what a good little mutant she was when she was playing double agent, and she's like, and then just after she blasts Ultron, he's like, no. Ultron. And then they do this whole thing, and then on the monitor is evil Ultron, and Firestar's like, I'm out, and she starts to take off. And then this issue, obviously, we're getting the band together, people. All right, and then I could not resist Lex in the City, the Nightwing cover.
Zesty Nightwing, let's go.
Yes, and ultimately this is a Valentine's Day anthology. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Perfect timing.
Yep. And I bought one book for a friend, so I'm not going to count it. And I got this for me because I love a sketch cover.
Oh, nice.
It's the noir. Covers. It's the noir edition. So I'm going to get me a fancy looking Batman for this eventually.
Now, is DC, because most of my sketch covers I get are from indies, and they've been putting the cover sheet over them a lot.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Mm-hmm. I ripped the cover sheet right off. Because I'm like, I ain't got time for this. Rip it off. Put it in the bag.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. But I feel like that's impressive.
That's very impressive. I like your pickups.
I showed some of mine on Friday. I went dollar bin digging last weekend. So I got some Barbie Twins Adventures.
Barbie Twins Adventures. Jesus, from Tops.
I bet a little Dark Gem.
Ooh, I like that.
Never go wrong with Dark Gem. I'll always pick up Vamps whenever I see it, especially if it's a Boland cover. Picked up a little more Boland. Nice little Doom Patrol. A little Fear and Loathing, Las Vegas. Hunter S. Thompson fan. Never going to pass up Lucy Lawless photo covers, especially when they're $1.
Oh, nice.
Bunch of X-Files stuff. It's still dirt cheap. But,
and Lucy Lawless was also on the X-Files, so appropriate.
Yeah. And they're coming back with season 12? They're rebooting it for season 12.
How
so.
on earth are they going to do this again? How many times can they mess with our people?
Look at Pensive Mulder. How can you go wrong on a Pensive Mulder?
Because he's getting old. Young, sexy
Very old.
Mulder was hot and spicy, and now he's like older.
little Lotte.
He feels a thing.
I loved it. I like distillery books. They put together great creative teams, great artists. It's fun. Nino Perito, Pop Archie cover. Little Beetlejuice homage. Little metal. I like picking up stuff that Evan Dworkin does because he doesn't do a lot of covers. Did Milk and Cheese, stuff like that. So anytime he does a cover, I like picking it up.
Yep.
Little Sonny Mattis.
I like that.
Limited, a little Cayman America.
I saw those.
Oh yeah.
I was like, should I pick these up? I was like, no.
The ever steady Dren Publishing putting out Alien Armageddon 1944. Some Suspiria. I'm just loading up my Suspiria box. And
Suspiria's having a great year. Great comeback for her.
These finally came. I had a handful of these come. Little Flops Canto. Of course, my lovely lady, who I love to bits. Luana Vecchio. I will buy anything that she puts out, and these are dark stories. So it's always good stuff. I found some old Middleton while I was dollar bin digging as well.
Oh, American version. Are there any American versions left?
And that was an old Vertigo title. A little bit of Flops Kickstarter.
Oh, nice.
And I'm still waiting for all my ratios and everything, but I did snag just off the shelf just one copy of Pin Apocalypse.
And in case you guys missed it, Pete Markle and Dub did an interview with Flops.
Hey, I was on there too.
Joe's Dueling guest. Don't get into your name.
Yeah.
Joe's Dueling guest appearing on Tax Show on Renovision on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was nice to have Flops on.
Great interview.
Yeah,
he's a hooligan. That's all I have to say. He's a hooligan.
He's a fun guy.
Very fun.
That stuff's good.
All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show.
Do it.
Let's go. Of course, Cliff being here, I wasn't set up correctly.
What?
I'm blaming you for this. There we go. All right. First up, we have Sandman has been canceled by Netflix and will end with season 2. This was not a surprise.
They only had enough material for 2 seasons, so this is a wonderful coincidence for them. Oh,
I'm pleased they're releasing season 2 at least.
Yeah, well, they spent the money. Everything is about money. All right, they spent the money. We're getting it.
But you could also shelve it, never show it, take the tax write-off probably, and do whatever.
You know what? I'm tired of that excuse because we've literally only heard of that happening one time in the last 25 years. All right,
and that was a buyout situation where there's companies changing hands, so there was a different open window for that. So
well, I'm pretty sure it's happened before. It's just that no one cared because it wasn't a DC project.
So I take it this is happening because of the Gaiman situation.
Oh, absolutely.
You think?
What did he do?
You think?
And you know what's funny is how many people empathize with him, right? Like, I could understand where some people would want to make a case of like, well, he thought they were playing into his thing, right? And there are people going over and saying, oh no, but they knew what they were walking into and they took the job anyway. I was like, okay, the one girl who came forward straight up said, I literally had nothing to go home to. And so, I just took this situation for what it was, and then everyone wants to be like, oh, she should have had she should have been more resilient,
You Resilient.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know where people's ability to like empathize with somebody having nothing and being like, I'm going to jump into this wild, crazy, abusive thing because at least I'll have a roof over my head and a paycheck.
Yeah. I like I said, let everything
I
come
get it.
out. It does not look, I will say, it does not look good.
It don't look good.
It looks very bad.
Very, very
I still
bad.
prefer to give people the benefit of, hey,
I
let
know,
everything
but
get hashed out. But
I
at a
agree.
certain point, there is a come on, that's a lot.
Right. There's 9 women currently, am I right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it got up to 9? I thought it was only 2.
Hey, you can always be a quarterback for the Cleveland Browns.
When it was two, I was like, you know what? This could be a thing. Maybe they're looking for some money, blah, 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 blah. But when it became 5, I was like, oh no, baby, don't go down that alley. When it became 9, I was like, don't go down the alley. Don't go to Freddy Krueger's right at the end of the alley. Don't go in it.
You know, it's I do agree. We have been too quick to judge people based on allegations. I know we want to believe everyone's story, but at the same time, everyone is innocent until they're proven guilty. So let it play out in court, see where it goes.
I can still enjoy the man's work.
Yes.
I can still appreciate the work he has done and enjoy the work he has done.
Me too, but my biggest secret to being able to enjoy it is I don't have to see his face.
I never really enjoyed seeing his face, but like I said, I mean, did anyone think that they were just going to be like, hey, we're going to renew Sandman for season 3 after all the shit came out? No, it was
of course, and they canceled Dead Boy Detectives like that,
which was horrible because that was an amazing show. I loved it.
I thought it was great. I was very happy with that show.
Yes, me too.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, 6. The court of public opinion rules. Yes. You know, I will say this one thing about the media and news outlets and YouTubers and political podcasters or whatever they want to call themselves. People are very quick to rush and judge. They throw out all these accusations. And once someone is proven not to have committed these things, you don't hear them coming back to saying, well, this person was found innocent. These charges were unproven. You never hear about that.
Loves a fucking comeback.
We do love a comeback. We love to watch people fall. Apparently, that's just our whole freaking thing. I got to tell you, though, I'm still rooting for Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, he was done dirty.
Yeah, Chris Hardwick was done. You know what's funny? It's so crazy how Talking Dead like saved him, right? Because people were so pissed that the AMC removed him. Like the revolt was real, and they're like, okay, we got to bring him back. You know?
Didn't he marry the Hearst heir?
I don't think so.
I thought he did.
That'd be crazy if he did. I mean, we're talking about Chris Hardwick.
I know, but I thought he did. I thought he was engaged to her and they got married. I was like, wow, you fell out of a tree, but landed into a nicer tree.
Let's see. He is spouse Lydia Hearst. Well. Fashion.
I know the tea. I know all the tea.
Yeah.
Well, you know more than I do, but I get my tea straight from the source.
But listen to her introduction. A fashion model, actress, socialite, and lifestyle blogger, the great-granddaughter of newspaper publisher and politician William Randolph Hearst, and daughter of the author and actress Patty Hearst, which we all know what happened there. But I gotta say something about Patty Hearst.
Hey.
She has spent the greater part of her life trying to help people in situations that she lived through, and
she learned not to wear white on after Labor Day.
Yes, that's very important because, you know, you can get killed for that. Serial mom.
Killed, abducted, and brainwashed.
Yes.
Patty Hearst had a nice secondary run there with John Waters.
All right, moving on from Neil Gaiman and his accusations, we have Xbox ambitious multi-platform plans have begun. And while Forza Horizon is the first big Xbox exclusive to hit PS5, I'm sure it won't be the last. This is the death of the Xbox as a console maker, guys.
There's no
they've been moving slowly to PC for a while as it is. So
there's no money in there's money in games. There's not a ton of money in consoles.
You would be you wouldn't think so with the $900 they charge.
Look at the PlayStation Pro. It's sold like it sells for like 40% of total PlayStation sales, and that console was what, $700?
Yeah, but
I mean, PlayStation
margins on games are ridiculous. Margins on consoles are far, far less. So you're better off making games, selling games, putting them on other platforms, making your money off the games.
You know, it's I know people say this is the way Sega went. Look how it turned out for them. They're great as a producer of games, but I don't know. Xbox they bought so many first party game companies, big companies, Activision, Bethesda, and they really haven't turned out anything that's jaw dropping or worth buying for me. But you know, if their games are experienced by more players around the world, so be it. I'll just play it on my PC.
Yeah, like I said, they've been slowly drifting towards PC as it is. So
all right, moving on. What else we got here? Nintendo loses a lawsuit, which is very rare, against Costa Rican grocery store named Super Mario. Store has operated for over 50 years. Nintendo's trademark doesn't cover suppliers of basic food products. We knew these big companies have vast resources to fight, and we refuted all of Nintendo's arguments. This is a shame that Nintendo went after a small business.
In Costa Rica.
I'm going to start selling bread, calling it Super Mario bread.
Super Mario bread.
You best believe that Nintendo is like filing every protection all over the world after this incident.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Hack, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, guys. Happy Sunday. If you haven't checked out Hack,
thank you.
Check out Hack's channel. How are them eggs? I mean apples. The glossy. Save that for Monday. You know, I'm glad Nintendo sues everyone.
Everybody sues everyone. Everyone sues everyone.
Nintendo sues harder than anyone. They go after. They don't play.
You have to viciously protect your IP. It's your
IP.
Yeah,
do you viciously, like for real?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You set the precedent. You can't take the foot off the neck.
Let me tell you, when it comes to my enemies, all right, I learn what they do, and then I learn to do it better in return. Hey, what's the next story?
Wow, just saying. All right,
was a shift, Cliff. Jesus,
I am not going to go there. Next up, we have comic books set to rocket in price next week over tariffs. True or false? We have an article put out today by Bleeding Cool, basically saying comic prices may rise due to U.S. tariffs on Canadian printed comics starting next week. 25% tariffs could change $4 comics to $5, affecting major publishers like Marvel and DC. Tariffs may lead to delays and impact on Free Comic Book Day. Supply chains disrupted. Tariffs on China may worsen, threaten the viability of U.S. comic book retailers.
Yeah, that part.
So with that,
it's graphic novels.
Our friend Joe has compiled a graph. There we go. Take it away.
The U.S. produces a fuck ton of paper, and we're the world's leading supplier of pulp products. Now, granted, every major publisher prints in Canada, except for Marvel. I believe they print in Canada, but also have places in PA and I think one other place where they print domestically. But yeah, all these people print over there. Now, does a 25% tariff mean your books will magically become 25% more expensive? No, they shouldn't. If you don't think those people getting things printed are working with those companies to work out deals, things can work a handful of different ways. If you're an importer, you can ask for lower prices to offset things, or you can raise your prices, or you can trim your margins. The exporter can choose to sell for less. I don't know those printers in Canada, how much of their supply, their production is based off of US comics. If it's a significant amount, I would think that those two parties would come together to come to some reasonable, hey, we'll take a little bit off here, but you might have to eat it over here or raise a little. So while I think there'll definitely be delays in things because you're adding a bureaucratic layer to a process that didn't have it before. So that's going to be a shit show to begin with, at least until certain things get worked out. Who knows how long the tariffs are going to fucking last, to tell you the truth. I mean, they're normally used as a stick to get something. And then they'll probably come off or go down significantly. The question is, what is that thing that they want? And how quick will the other side either acquiesce or say, fuck you? So.
And that was little, we were talking about this backstage. The longer this tariff war goes back and forth, the worse it is for smaller publishers. I don't know if smaller publishers can last a drawn out tariff fight between the countries.
I mean, if
local comic book shops, those are the two. Those are the two that are going to take the biggest beating.
IDW and Boom will probably take the biggest beating from what I'm hearing.
IDW is ready to die. They are ready.
They've been on life support for how long now?
Yeah, they've been on life support for half a decade.
All these properties and everything.
They've been on life support for half a decade, but this may actually kill them.
When they lost Transformers, that was a big hit.
I mean, again, it's not 100% clear what the tariffs are being used for. I mean, they're a cudgel to get something. Now, some people have said it's a fentanyl issue because 80% of the products used to be able to make fentanyl can be legally imported in Canada from China. So there's some talk that maybe if there's move there, those tariffs come down or fall off. But I mean, they're a strong arm negotiation tactic more than anything else. I don't think it's necessarily a smart idea. I mean, in some cases for other countries, tariffs, yeah, sure. Germany, yeah, should we have tariffs on Germany? Sure. How many Fords and shit do you see in Germany? Very, very few. You know why? Because they tariff the fuck out of US cars coming over there. But we don't do the same thing coming over here for Mercedes and all that other shit that's made in Germany. So I understand there's trade imbalances, and I can understand where tariffs make sense. This is just across the board strong arm tactics. I don't think it's the best approach to things, but I don't think we're really going to get into that here as much as how's this going to affect fucking comics. And from that standpoint, it's probably going to slow things down. I win with Diamond going to shit too, and everything moving over.
What's Diamond?
Lunar. Yeah, exactly.
Diamond.
Diamond.
What's that?
That in and of itself is a fucking disruption that has to get fucking worked out. And you got this other shit going on now with this, which again, you're adding another bureaucratic layer to stuff coming across from Canada and in. So yeah, there's a chance that could slow things down distribution wise. I think price wise, I think it's stupid to say 25% tariffs means a 25% raise in comic prices. Now, granted, companies could easily fucking do that and say fuck you to the consumer, which they do. Again, if it's a short-term thing or a long-term thing, it has very different implications. Short-term thing is maybe you could eat it for a while before you decide to raise prices, depending on how big of a publisher you are.
I doubt it. Okay, that no one has ever shown us any sign of that level of anything. Todd McFarlane's it. Todd McFarlane's the only one who could still put a $2.99 book. Everyone else, they don't have the heart for that. let's talk about what increased prices are going to mean with a 25% tariff increase, right? We're going to look at $1 increase, which is more likely going to be expensive for collectors and casual readers, okay? We're going to be seeing smaller print runs and potentially fewer titles. This is if this goes on. I mean, they may resolve this, but if this goes on, right? We're going to see a cutback in print runs and published titles. Marvel and DC will probably adjust their strategies to focus on digital distribution, right? We're going to definitely see higher print costs. They may explore cheaper stock. They may paper stock and alternative formats.
Remember that Marvel paper, Spider-Punk. I don't forget you.
Yeah, Jesus.
What was that? Spider-Punk #1. The cover was see-through almost.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's all a big thing of how long does this thing last? Because short term, I think they'll eat it. I mean, it's not like next week prices of comics are gonna go up.
No, but the week after it could.
It could. Now, prices never go down. Nope. So if this gets resolved, then you still have the long-term issue of, okay, well, now these comics cost a lot more. And what are people going to do? Are they going to stick with this? Is it going to lower
Shaman variant
purchase price? Who knows?
Yeah,
but
anyhow, we're going to see increased costs for trade paperbacks, hardcovers, and deluxe editions, right? So that and those
a lot of that stuff comes from China, I believe.
Right, and China's number one, and we're increasing those tariffs too. So then, is it only 10% this week? We shall see. Impact on local comic shops. They'll be struggling with higher prices, and it's going to discourage casual buyers. Pull lists are going to become more critical, and it's going to be much more difficult if Diamond collapses in the midst of all this too. So who's going to take the biggest beating here? Casual readers, independent publishers, local comic shops, and those of us who prefer physical comics, you know? In the meantime, if you're crowdfunded, like you're on Kickstarter, you could offer print-on-demand models to help control your cost.
Speaking of Kickstarter, that leads me into this other story that was released today. For all you fans of Bad Idea Comics, they had a Kickstarter for Hank Howard, the Pizza Detective. And they're saying that this will impact them up to $200,000, could kill Hank Howard's guarantee of being put out. Because their printing is all done in Canada, and it's bad idea.
When people say possibly, how many have they sold on Kickstarter?
397, and there's $105,723 in pledges.
Yep.
So, but it's a 200-page book. Personally, I think they could figure out a way.
Again, Canada isn't the only fucking place that prints in the world. Now, granted, you might be able to get better deals in Canada. Canadian dollar's gone down to 18% since September against the US dollar. So the dollar goes further in Canada. So I can understand why US people would want to get things from Canada because the dollar goes further. But there are printers in the US. I'm sure you can find a way to fulfill this if you really had to without eating a $200,000 loss.
I don't know. Printers in the US. I
don't think they can handle the volume that it requires to print comics. They can't just do up a.
This is a hardbound. Well, this is a hardbound. This is a hardbound, isn't it? Is this hardback? This is a book. It's a fucking book. We print books in the United States. We're not fucking third world country. We print fucking books. Places exist. You might see more exist now. That's the other ugliness of
it also depends on what kind of contract they have with that printer in Canada, if they're able to break it.
Well, if they have a contract for a certain price,
you
eat the tariff on the way out, but it could be a mess.
Yeah, it could be a mess for this. So, any thoughts on this, Dade?
I think a couple of weeks prices are going to go up. Beyond that, like Joe says, there's other printers. If they have to shift paths, it's probably going to cost a little bit more for in-house printing here in America. But if that's the case, it may happen that way.
I mean, longer term, I mean, I don't think you shift and look to shift who's printing your shit short term. Maybe you explore options, but I don't think anyone's looking. Next week, we're shifting everything to domestic printing.
Oh, I think on the long term, yeah, sure.
On the long term, though, yeah, I mean, if this goes on and this feels like this is going to be something that has some permanence to it, then yeah. And then, I don't know, maybe you will see some American publishers or American printers spin up because they see a business there that's attractive.
And that's a possibility too.
And King, as far as Mexico is concerned, there is a segment of this comic community they do business getting international comics from Mexico. I don't know what they pay to get these books or who they're middleman to get these books from Mexico, but it could be they were worried about that.
Isn't most of that secondary market though?
A lot of these international collectors, they have a man that goes around to these shops in Mexico and looks for books they want. So that their commission is definitely going to go up. These books are going to become more expensive. It's depending on what happens. This may last 48 hours, 96 hours. It could last a month. Until we see the impact of tariffs on both sides of this affecting things. Relax, calm down. Your comics will still be there this week. Can't guarantee they'll be there the next week, but they'll be there this week.
I don't think it's gonna look. There's a lot of things impacting the comic book industry right now. You've got the diamond situation. You've got certain companies losing hand over fist.
Yeah.
But look, this is an industry that has survived worse.
True.
Just saying.
And again, I don't know those publishers in Canada, how much of those businesses that are publishing there and printing books, how much of their business is reliant on the U.S. comic industry. If it's not much, then I'm saying if it's not much, then Canada can say fuck you. That's what it costs. If it's like 60% of their business or 70% of their business, and you're a company, what are you going to do? You're not going to renegotiate things in a way that helps your importer a little bit, and maybe it hurts you a little bit as well. But so I mean, I don't feel a 25% rise is, and
I think Joe
is fair. I don't think a 25% raise is what the cost will be for the person that's selling you the comic. Will they raise it 25% to be assholes? Yeah, probably. But
I think Joe makes a good point, though. It depends on, where those printers make deals with the importers and everything else. I mean, tariffs being one thing. I mean, we survived tariffs before. We'll survive them again. It's a mess, but it is what it is.
Everybody else has tariffs on our shit everywhere across the fucking world. You'd be surprised the number of tariffs on U.S. shit across the world that we can't get access to markets for because they're choked off because of tariffs. But nonetheless, again, they're a cudgel. It's a big stick to hit somebody else on the head to say, I want this from you, and this is my punitive stick that I'm going to hit you with because I want that. Now, if that gets resolved quickly, then all this shit goes away and we move on.
It's definitely a political situation.
You do realize the Smoot Hawley tariff.
Yes, I understand we pay the tariffs.
I mean, like, I'm just saying, this just sounds like we're going to get right there. We do not have a great history with tariffs in this great nation of ours.
Yep. But just a reminder, there is a giveaway. There are currently 35 people watching and only 13 entered into the giveaway. I'm giving away 3 Mark Spears covers, So if you want them into the giveaway, it will be later on in the show. So I guess we had enough doom and gloom. Let's get into something fun. I guess fun. Do we have any fun things? Oh yeah. First up, we have some comic reviews. Mark Spears Monsters #3 released this week. It's been 2 months since the last issue. This is every 2 months this series comes out. And what did you guys think of issue 3 of Monsters?
It is on my list. It is the one book I didn't read this week.
Well, I reread the first 2 along with issue 3 this afternoon.
It felt like it's been a long time since I've read 1 and 2. It feels like the gap was long.
I actually find this series interesting.
There's a lot going. There's a lot of stories going on in it. It's not a single thread story.
No, it's not. There's something going on in the past with a wizard-looking individual and some kid.
Yeah.
There's the thing going on with the who I call the literary heroes from the Victorian age.
Yeah.
Then there's the thing going on with the Slayer in the modern times. I have a theory about this guy based on one of the past stories.
I was glad that they did acknowledge that there have been more than one Slayer, because we didn't know if this was the same Slayer or if there's multiple Slayers.
Well, there seems to be, like, the way they talked about it seems like there's a cabal of Slayers.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a theory about this one in particular, and I think it has to do with the wizard story with the kid in the past. But that's neither here nor there for yet. But it's an interesting story so far. I mean, I'll read the next issue when it comes out.
You know, we got the first appearance of the Mad Hatter at the end of the book.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. It's it progressed the story. Gave 1 or 2 reveals of stuff. So
I know.
far,
I think he said issue 4 is where it really picks up.
Yes.
So,
Cliff, did you get a chance to read this?
No.
I mean, it's interiors. His interiors are fun.
His art's definitely great. I enjoy the art. It's got that hyper realistic style that I like. It's pretty good.
He has a lot of characters. It's just like the covers. He has a lot of characters. So, I mean, it's a lot to take in, but he's putting the story together pretty well. I mean, it's not too slow. It's not too fast. You know, he's giving you little bits here and there, introduced to everybody. It's decent.
Oh, Jesus.
The mask is popping. It's Lizzo.
Get out of here, Terry. All right. Next up, we read Superman Lex Luthor #1. If you don't know, Lex is currently suffering from amnesia due to the events of absolute power.
House of Brainiac.
What do you think, Cliff?
He was mind wiped in House of Brainiac.
Was it House of Brainiac?
Yes, House of Brainiac.
Okay.
I like the flashbacks. I liked seeing young Lex and his asshole dad.
I didn't need this to be a special issue.
I agree with you there. I didn't need it to be a special issue.
This could have been in the backup story.
It's interesting that they have the designs in the past on the parents on either side are very Smallville in appearance. Like Lionel looks like his Smallville counterpart.
I thought that.
And Jonathan and Martha look like their Smallville counterparts as well.
John Glover was fantastic in that show.
Yeah, John Glover was amazing as Lionel, but
that's
neither here nor there. The fact that they're now using their likenesses for Superman comics is fascinating.
Why not? But I enjoyed it. I agree with Cliff. This didn't need to be a book, a separate book. You could have crammed this.
But it was a 5th week. It was a 5th week issue, so I guess I get it.
It wasn't a bad read though.
Much didn't release this week. Here's a special.
It was fine. I like the back. I like seeing a little Lex backstory. It was fun.
It was an entertaining story. I also like the fact that they went back to like a Silver Age trope where Lex and Clark sort of in a way interacted when they were children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
like I said, there's nothing wrong with adding a little more humanity and depth to your villainous characters.
And you know, Lex is one of my favorite villains anyway, so it was unexpected read.
I will say this. That's one thing DC hasn't relied on too much is redeeming villains and making them anti-heroes and blah blah blah. When they try to redeem when they try to redeem heroes in DC, the villains are like, I give up. Let's go kill somebody.
Well, we do got Superman working on Major Force over in Action Comics.
Yeah. Major. Oh, that was. I thought. Poor. That was just sad.
It was sad. Very sad.
And you know, let's see. Let's get the old Lex back. I want him plotting, scheming, kill Superman.
Well, I mean, I think we got a little tease at the end of this.
We did.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I just wonder if now that he's experienced what it was like to not be maniacal Lex, what that will do for his mind.
That's fair.
Right? Will he have the super genius, but also a little piece of
little piece of humanity?
Yeah, a little piece of humanity. Be like, yo, I've been banging Mercy, and we're just having the time of our lives, you know? Like, you know, what if there's like a little piece of him that's like, hey, I like this.
I do have one question though.
Yeah.
The daughter, is she a Brainiac?
No. Brainiac abducted her and aged her up.
Yeah.
Okay, because I noticed the marks on her head, the Brainiac thing.
Yeah, because Brainiac aged her up. So there you go.
Ah, okay. Well,
but actually, I know that Brainiac aged her up in previous continuity. I think that's back in continuity. But she's always been affected by Brainiac. So yeah, I guess that's why we've got that going on.
Why didn't you show the Lex dancing cover? That one made me smile.
No, Lex isn't dancing. He's getting splashed a la Sex in the City. You know.
Yes, that's Lex in the City. This is
Lex in the City.
Yeah, Lex in the City. Lord. This is special. Hey, Ben Compton.
Yeah, like I said, it was a read. It wasn't bad.
No,
it wasn't earth shattering. It wasn't bad. It was okay read.
And next up, we have the season's #1, which I still love these covers.
I just love Remender. I just can't help. I can't help.
Rick Remender delivers all the time.
Yes, this was such a good story.
The picture didn't change there, Bruce. There we go.
Sorry about that. Oops. We got season #1 with Rick Remender writing and Paul Azaceta on art. This was a fun read.
It was fun, but it's also weird.
Pippi Longstocking. Was it me? Did I get Pippi Longstocking?
I mean,
from
I got Wendy's vibes, but you know.
At first, I was a little like, okay, I get it. With Spring, they spent a lot of time on Spring trying to catch that goddamn letter, but it's all right. You had to understand that character. Like I said, each of the sisters, 4 sisters, 4 seasons, are going to have their own interesting personality, and this was a nice introduction to Spring, and it focused mostly on Spring, even though you got some Autumn in there as well. Mm-hmm. But I enjoy it. Like I said, I thought it was a fun little setup. Interesting to see where it goes.
It's it's certainly an interesting story. I'll give it that.
Like I said, Rick Remender is one of those people who's like, I'll give you some time to cook.
Yeah.
So I'll be picking up 2 because this traveling carnival or whatever they are, they pretty much destroyed a town before the beginning of this book. So I'm interested in seeing how the sisters fit into this whole thing with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
Yeah.
also have the creatures in the flashback with the older sister.
Yes.
yeah. You
Yeah.
got Autumn writing the letter to Spring,
Yeah.
and then everything going down there. So you get a little insight into Autumn. We still haven't seen Summer except for on the billboards, which is I'm guessing it's Summer on the billboards.
And Winter.
And we haven't seen Winter yet. So
And any suggestions what we should read next weekend? Please leave a comment after the video. And then we move on to Joe's Dueling Said So. What do you got for this week, Joe?
Oh my goodness! Woo!
yeah, this is
coming in hot. Jeez.
There's a cream for that.
Redefining Flame Crotch. The Came in America 10 hardcover. This just came out. If you funded it on Kickstarter, came out this week. So Came in America 10 cover B. It's a good hot cover. That's a flaming crotch. What can you say? It's on fire. It's a flaming crotch. It's
Flaming crotch.
Cover. For FOC, there's actually there's 5 or 6 covers to this. I like Stefano Cardacelli. I like the stuff that he puts out. His interior art is interesting. His covers are interesting. His stories are simple and interesting.
This fellow certainly should not have run with scissors.
No. So I'm interested to pick this up. I normally pick up a lot of his stuff. Don't Spit in the Wind was a lot of fun. I like that. His art style is very unique and interesting. Pick up some indies, have fun with it. And for New Comic Book Day, I'm just gonna stick with the. I always love when Savage Tales does their winter specials, and there's always a good Sidem cover on that, and so I'll go with that and be able to flip through it and see some good old carnage. And
once again, Joe, you've added another book to my list. Don't Run with Scissors. That looks interesting.
Yeah. There's 5 or 6 covers, and Cardacelli does the cover on I think 5 of them at least. So they're all interesting. This was the funnest cover of them. But it's a very, very unique art style. If you like Jim Mafood style stuff, or even Jeff Darrow style kind of art in some cases, and some of the art that he does. It's a unique art style. It's interesting and fun, and the stories are kind of simple and interesting.
Yeah. I like the Barons cover on the Savage Tales Winter.
I do as well, but I'm just a sucker for Sidem's covers on Savage Tales. They're
That's
just fun, old school.
That's a homage, isn't it?
No, I'm sure probably. Well, it's Sidem, so let's hope it's an homage. But
I don't know. She reminds me of Leia for some reason.
Yeah, the whole.
She looks a little more Rayish, but
yeah.
She's a little Raya. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
But people tend to forget about these Savage Tales because it's just a winter special. It's not like it's an ongoing title or whatever. They kind of slip out into the stores and then kind of disappear. They're always fun to pick up.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to hot covers of New Comic Book Day. All right, let me just make it very clear. These 10 comics on the list are my picks. The panel is not responsible, so they can disavow my choices at any time.
I'm normally okay
Well,
with
then.
choices.
At number 10. We have Shazam number 20, the Annie Hawk Lee variant.
It's a
This
fun
just
little
was
cover.
a good, clean cover.
It's not an easy week to pick 10 books.
No, it's not. It wasn't. It was not. There wasn't much to choose from.
No. That's a fun little cover.
Yeah.
And everyone loves it in Hawk Lee stuff.
I love big red cheese. So
Oh,
Yeah.
well. I mean, it's a good looking cover.
it's nothing
If-
wild.
If you're a Captain Marvel fan, it's nice.
Nah, listen, I'm a Captain Marvel fan, but this is too nice. I
You're nice.
punch a dinosaur. Come on. You know,
I'm a
Just
sucker.
wanted
If,
a
there's not,
tiger.
if Mary's not on the cover, I normally don't buy them. But
or give me a classic: Freddie, Mary, Billy flying together. I love that.
He skipped leg day. God, guys, jeez,
I don't
guys
know.
are
Those are
hard.
some thick ass calves. Those are some big thick calves. I don't know what
That's
calves
what I'm
y'all are
saying.
into.
Maybe they're talking about Billy.
But Billy,
No, we're talking about the size of Homeboy's torso versus his legs, man.
the only thing that threw me off is when I first looked at the cover, I thought they were walking arm in arm.
Yeah,
that's
their
the
arms
worst
locked.
in Huckley. I wouldn't call it his worst cover.
I wouldn't
but
call
yeah.
it his worst.
I'm like,
Do
this
I
is
prefer
too much.
big-breasted in Huckley women doing this on a cover? Yes, of course I do. Who doesn't?
Okay, that is
But-
not a fair comparison at all. We are basing this on the caliber of his work, not the context of male or female. I'm just saying this cover is very cute. I would have preferred something more action oriented. Listen, y'all think that these proportions are ridiculous, but have y'all ever seen Hugh Jackman in person? Because let me tell you,
Jackman.
he got them skinny legs.
huge
And he
Jackman.
put the workout in.
Huge jacked man.
Kind of, yeah. God, he was so good. Such a great performer.
Yeah. Infant hand waiting for a bump.
Fist bump. All right. Getting to number 9.
Is it weird when you fist bump yourself, though? I mean,
Well,
after
they're
you-
technically not the same person. They just share the same space.
to be fair, he is big breasted. Yes, Mama Bear, he is.
He
He got
is.
dancer legs. God damn you, chat. Leave him alone.
Oh, Degrassi.
It's a goddamn Shazam book. Nobody's buying it anyway.
Jerry Ordway's Shazam is the shit. I'm never going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that. Power Shazam, baby. Great book. Great book.
Wait, did I? Oh, here we go. Oh, Power Shazam was amazing. I agree with both of you.
Yeah. Great.
All right. Number 9. Short week on covers, guys. Short week on covers. The Adam Project number 2, the Lyrics Lee variant. It gave me old school comic book covers from Golden Age, Silver Age. So that's why I picked this for number 9.
I love this because it's Lyrics getting out of her comfort zone a little bit, giving us something different, which I appreciate because it's easy for these artists to just keep giving you the same shit over and over again. So,
Okay, so
give a thumbs up to Lyrics there.
we've got Captain Atom up here.
Yes.
The Atom here. I don't recognize this one over here.
Well, Ray Palmer is on the right, and
That's right, yeah.
and
what's his name?
Ryan Choi. He's on the left.
Okay, so this is a new Atom I don't know anything about. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
he was new 52 Adam. Was he?
Ah.
No, he was before that.
Oh,
And if you ever watched Batman Brave and the Bold, he appeared on that series.
I did not watch Batman Brave and the Bold.
Oh my God, stream it and it's great. You're gonna love it.
Is it true IDW is out of business thanks to Diamond?
It's bordering on true. Bordering on true.
We're just waiting for an official word.
Again, IDW has walked the tightrope of IDWs going out of business for a long time now.
Right, but IDW, publicly said, wow, we're in trouble over this. Like, it's not like, oh, Bleeding Cool, made a rumor. No, IDW is like, hey, folks, we're in danger. Somebody call.
Where am I going to get 60 of my 75 Godzilla titles now?
Hey, leave those Godzilla titles alone. All right, and number 8. Reminder, slow week, guys.
I like this. I almost threw this on mine.
Number 3, the Warren Johnson variant. Woohoo! I love this cover.
David Johnson, not Daniel.
David
Warren.
Johnson. Johnson.
It's Dave Johnson. I liked it. It was hopefully that the cover is probably brighter than every panel on the inside of the book, based on our past reading of the past episodes.
Very true.
I love the homage though. That's a nice Exorcist homage.
Yeah. But it's I like it. I like Johnson's stuff. He doesn't get enough credit. He has some good stuff.
I think my favorite Exorcist homage is what's that, Justice League? What issue is that with Exorcist homage? Crap, I can't remember. I have to look at Justice League Exorcist homage. Justice League America 27.
Yeah, I see that. 1989. Oh wow, that was a while ago.
Let me bring it up. So you guys, just in case, I see this cover all the time. I pick it up every chance I get.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
that's a badass cover.
I love this cover so much.
Yeah,
New X-Men had a Exorcist homage too.
Like I said, it was a slow week this week, but this is a solid cover.
It's true. Hey, but at least there's actually a demon in the spotlight this time instead of a priest.
Oh yeah, sure. Same difference, demon priest.
Yeah, New X-Men Academy X had a homage too.
At number 7 of this list of hottest covers of this week, we have Batman 157, the 1 in 50 Grassetti incentive.
That's actually a good cover. I like that.
That's neat.
I wouldn't pay 1 in 50 prices for it.
No.
I would pay on the ratio.
It'd be a nice A cover.
Well, did you see the A cover?
I said it would be a nice A cover.
I guess number 7 is a DC book. Like I said, there weren't many choices for covers this week. It was a
no, it was thin. It was very thin.
I mean, yeah, the last 2 FOCs are a bit thin. The only thing that's been on FOC the last 2 times, besides this week, was 131 Dynamite covers. No.
Yeah. Which is really 7 covers, just all different variant of that covers.
Jeez.
Yeah, I can't. All right, moving on to number 6. We have Phoenix number 8, Maria Wolf variant.
It's all right. I'm very hit or miss with Wolf stuff.
Yeah.
Like some of her covers I really, really like. I like the Women of Marvel Magic cover. A couple of our other covers I really enjoy. This is okay. It's Phoenix cover.
Best of the best this week. Damn it.
God, of all the Phoenix covers, this was the best?
I think so.
Oh, this is God. Let me go over to League of Comics real quick and have a go.
Oh, here we go. Little dissension now.
A little dissension in the ranks.
You love a splash of dissension.
I find Maria's Wolf's.
I love when
very polarizing.
I mean, when people push back.
I'm just
I find her art very polarizing with a lot of people. People either really love her stuff or really dislike it.
Yeah, there's no middle ground with her covers.
Yeah, I feel the same way back and forth with her covers. It's like sometimes she knocks it out of the park, and I'm like, this is really
okay. There's a Felipe Masafiera art variant, and you chose this?
Yes.
Over Felipe Masafiera.
Because I'm a Maria Wolf fan. What you expect?
I don't give a crap. This is not her best, and yet Felipe is killing it. Pull up Felipe's cover. I'll pull up Felipe's cover.
Wait, I didn't see this.
Look at Felipe's cover. Look at his cover.
Actually, I'm gonna have to go with Cliff on this one.
Whatever, Cliff. I didn't see this cover.
Gorgeous.
That is a badass cover. That is a badass cover.
Looks like
Come
Storm.
on. Come on. You got to give it to me. This is
Looks like Storm.
Yeah, this is scintillating. This is fire.
And then you have a Mark Brooks animated style cover.
No, we're not talking about Mark Brooks animated covers. No,
they're cute.
No.
They're cute.
They are cute.
I
love the Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch one.
All right.
They're not cute enough for a 1 in 50, damn it.
Oh God,
1 in 100.
But yeah, now I'm getting that Masfiera cover, man. Woo!
That comes out this week, just in case anyone wants to pick it up. Number
Also,
4,
there's an RB Silva cover too. It's a part of the connecting cover for the original X-Men.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boy, that's 2 great covers for Phoenix. And
this cover is not great. What are you talking about?
Love Miss Wolf all you want. All right, the RB Silva one isn't great, but it's cool. That's part of the connecting.
All right, let the audience, since
what's the connecting going to be?
I'm pushing back on Clifford on this one because this is not as good as Maria Wolf. Stop. No,
I didn't say it, but
like
it's interesting.
Cyclops with red hair. Stop.
It's more interesting.
It
Now,
feels like an interior grab.
Right now, mind you, listen. I'm only defending it because it's like I like a connecting cover, but I'm definitely going to defend Masfiera. Masfiera is the one. It is the one.
What is the connecting cover for this Phoenix cover here?
There's a bunch of X-Men issues, including Phoenix, and they all come together to do the classic X-Men.
And I do love my old school Jean.
So you'll get old school Iceman, Cyclops, Beast, Angel, Xavier, and her. And
does anybody know which other books are the connecting covers to that though? That's my question.
It'll be across different.
They're all from this month, so
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I'll go look it up later. I was just curious.
Wolf is great, but she needs more practice. Damn.
It's like I said, sometimes she has some covers that I feel are really fantastic.
Spider's got you hard on that one. Jesus.
Rejected. Jeez, you guys are harsh tonight. All right,
X-Men number 11 is next week on the 12th, and that's the Cyclops cover.
There you go.
X-Men number 11. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now we're moving into the bottom 5 of the list. Well, top 5.
Oh, I think I've seen the Cyclops cover.
Going back to
number
DC.
5.
Going back to
we have Poison Ivy, number
go.
30, the Villa Lobos variant. I love this cover.
Lobos has stepped it up. He's definitely stepped up his work since his Zenoscope days, and that early Marvel stuff. I enjoy this. It's a good cover. It's the open order. It's an open order cover too, I believe. So,
yeah.
Hey, it's a pick your poison with the Poison Ivy covers.
Thank you, Mama Bear, for supporting me this time.
I like that he just didn't mirror Poison Ivy on the top and bottom for the card. That you get a little variation.
There was a prison cover this week, but it just seemed dull and muted.
I liked it. It felt different to me. I actually enjoyed the Frism this week as well. Mainly, I think because it was muted, it felt a little different to me than the other Ivy covers that she had done. But it's a Frism Ivy cover. But I like the Lobos one better.
Do we have anything to say about this cover, or are you just being quiet?
There's a gorgeous cover.
Just making sure. I thought you saw something else you might want to have brought up. Just saying.
Listen, I was right to go and get the Masfiera cover. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, Mama Bear. Don't take his side.
She is taking my side. She knows. And she's a Snyder fan, too. So it's not like we're picking on an average person here.
Listen, it takes a lot to be a Snyder fan right now. A lot of determination, strong will, and patience. So there, man, all you haters. All right. At number 4. That's you, Dade. Number 4. We have Absolute Superman number 4, the Raza. This is a great.
Actually pretty cool.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Chuffs is all I have to say.
You and your chops. Leave chops alone.
Chups.
Chuffs.
Chops.
Chups.
Oh, that's right. You didn't. I don't know if you read issue 2 of Absolute Superman.
Because in the absolute universe, Superman's learning impaired.
He kept saying, "Take these chuffs off me instead of cuffs." He kept calling them chuffs.
For about 6 panels.
Oh my god! It was like 1 page or 2 pages.
Oh,
Joe went and did a whole video about it. It's the intro.
I found it.
So Superman's a bit learning impaired. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Either that or English impaired.
Rain Man of Krypton. Leave him alone.
Well, I mean, it explains it.
We got Birds of Prey number 18, Acuna variant.
What are you doing? You didn't take the connecting? You
No.
didn't choose the connecting? Oh, the connecting is beautiful.
Is
The
that the
Pinochet
bike?
connecting cover?
What are you talking about?
There's a Pinochet connecting cover for Birds of Prey 18 and 19 that together are beautiful. Babs meets right in the middle. It's
Because you're biased. Let's see this cover. Where is it? Birds of Prey.
and standing by itself, it's like, oh, okay, that's a cover. But the connecting is once they're connected, it's very pretty together.
Here we go.
It'd be nice if I could actually type this in right.
And it's
Jesus.
from this week for the 5th. Oh, there. I found it. I found it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Babs.
18, the A cover.
Yep, 18 is the first part of the connecting cover, and it connects through with 19 on the other side. It's a nice, simple 2-book connecting cover. That's pretty sharp.
All right, Edwin Galman. All right, Edwin Galman. Okay, I see you.
Like
I see you.
I like the other one better, but I like it.
I like it as a connecting cover, both covers together. I like it a lot. Standing on its own, you kind of like, oh, okay, it's Pinochet. I like Pinochet's art, but together as a connecting cover, it's pretty sharp.
All right, Ed number 2. Wait, I gotta play that. Legacy of Vader number 1 and 1 in 25 Jiang incentive.
Wow, it really was a desperate week, wasn't it?
It was a desperate week.
Hey, you can finally get some John Jiang that's not a con exclusive.
Yeah, pretty much.
There we get at least one non-con exclusive Jiang a month. You know, this time it landed here in the realm of Star Wars.
Ooh, I can feel your disdain, Cliff. Jeez.
It's a Kylo Ren cover. Well, you know.
I'm sorry. It's just that Star Wars has lost so much.
Oh, I was religiously pulling so many books a week for Star Wars stuff, and then I was like, I've had enough.
I gotta tell you,
enough.
The original Vader series, in fact, the original Star Wars, the Star Wars Vader and Leia series, I thought those 3 were great. And when I saw Chewbacca ripping the arms off of robots and beating the hell out of them, I was like, little schoolgirl. You know, Leia not knowing that she's using the Force to hide herself from Vader. Awesome. I love that in that little crossover. There's so many great things that they did. And, you know, and then they just kept going.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I've normally enjoyed Vader Volume 1, 2, and the first probably 8 to 10 issues of Volume 3 of Vader. And then they started just dragging it out. And it's like, okay, because they're all space fillers. It's like, okay, well, this happens between this movie and this movie.
Yeah,
you only have so much of a timeline there to fill before you start being like, now we're just gonna fucking do some weird shit.
And then we just started doing weird shit.
Yeah. And that was enough.
But like that whole thing where like he was like battling that dude who was like a former Jedi because he needed his kyber crystal. And so then he threatened the welfare of the people below, and he defeated the guy because the guy cared about the people.
You're talking about the guy on the mountain?
The guy in the mountain, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole first volume of Vader is fantastic. The second volume is pretty decent. And like I said, they started off the third volume pretty well too. There was good shit where the Emperor basically destroyed Vader. He had to rebuild himself with fucking robot parts. It was interesting. And then, like I said, it just went a little too far. Star Wars books were great when they were like, we're going to do a 25 book run.
Yeah. And
then we're going to stop. And then maybe we'll reboot the series. But once you go beyond that, it just feels like they're pushing it.
Yeah, I don't want to judge this till I've actually read it, but
yeah, I'm not going to read it. But it's if there's not a ton of Kylo Ren covers out there.
Are there?
Nah, I don't think there's not. I mean, not in the breadth of Star Wars books that are out there, no. Just like there's not a ton of Rey covers out there.
And I know someone wanted number 1 to be Absolute Wonder Woman. That con exclusive that comes out this week. But
con exclusive
or the Tyler Kirkham or one.
It's a who is it? It's
because Kirkham has the connecting covers.
Yeah, it's Kirkham.
For Absolute, and the Wonder Woman is the best one of the 3.
Mm-hmm. So number 1 is not Absolute Wonder Woman, because this list is made up of books that are accessible to everyone and not just people at cons. Batman Overworld number 6, the 1 in 25 Qua incentive. I thought this was badass.
I would argue with you not to have included this, considering this book comes out whenever it wants.
It does seem to be a maybe.
I mean, it's issue. Like, I feel like it's been,
every few months.
It's been like 5 million years since issue 1. I'm like, I forgot that this series still exists.
Yeah, I know. But this is a really good cover, though. You gotta admit it.
That's a fun cover. Yeah.
I don't know. I might have given it. JSA has a beautiful Dr. Midnight cover. JSA has a beautiful cover for Joaquin Thunder. Let's see who else has beautiful covers this week.
Hey, Paul, what's going on, buddy?
Yo, oh my goodness. There's a crazy ass Mark Spears Shazam number 20 cover. Man, you love some Mark Spears. I'm surprised you didn't look at that one.
I saw it. I have it ordered.
Okay,
yeah,
but still, we went with this.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody loves Batman.
Not everybody.
Wonder Woman, Kirkham connecting cover that's hitting.
Look, she's not battle damaged.
She's not.
So we get a Tyler Kirkham non-battle damaged cover for an exclusive. It's a fun connecting set though.
And by the way, that one is freaking MegaCon exclusive. Son of a gun.
Yep. I'm pretty sure it'll be on Tyler Kirkham's. Does he have a website, or he'll do an eBay show or something?
I agree with you, Clint, on the Shazam number 20 Spears. It's a nice book.
It's beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm. Some sort of buggy creature,
That's Mr. Mind. That's Mr. Mind.
That's Mr. Mind. Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's a different looking Mr. Mind than I'm used to.
Oh yeah, well, Mr. Mind goes through some changes. Goes through many changes. So
change.
And he's not really that big.
No, but he mutates himself. There was that whole time where he metamorphosized at the end of 52 and became that super moth creature. I mean, he's done all sorts of shit. Mr. Mind's like, I'm a super genius trapped in a small insect. I won't back down.
All right, and since you guys talked about it, we have an honorable mention for this week's list. Shazam number 20, the Mark Spears variant.
Like the bug cover.
Right? Like Mr. Mind is all big and creepy. Look at the skulls floating. Shazam is in the thick of this sewer situation. You know, this is pretty cool.
This cover was redone a few times because they wouldn't give him enough information about what the bug was supposed to look like.
Is that true?
Yeah. We were talking about it when we had him on.
Wow, that's fun.
Yeah.
See, I love stuff like that. I love those stories.
I don't know. I just didn't like the Mr. Mime on this cover. I
But
like
he
the
looks
skull.
creepy.
I like Shazam.
You know what I would have
Golden Age vibes.
You know what I would have preferred on this? A larger Shazam and the bug just being a shadow on the wall.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Because it's a good Golden Age looking Shazam.
Yes.
Marvel. And that would have popped. That would have been fun. But they wanted their bug on there.
They want a big bug.
Thanks, DC.
They wanted a big bug.
I like the big bug though. It's fascinating. Kind of xenomorphy on the cover, you know.
All right. Now we're gonna move into video games. Do I have video games?
And yes, I just slipped in the word xenomorphy into a show.
There you go.
I am not paying attention to you right now. Play at your own risk. Some retro video games that sold, graded. First up,
Bruce and Clutch with the 8-bit music. Woohoo!
I have a video producer over there. We have Age of Empires 2, Age of Kings VGA A5 sealed, released in 1999 for PC, sold for $1,125.
Wow.
Well, those boxes they used to put PC games in were pieces of shit.
They were
Cardboard was super thin.
They were ugly.
Yeah. It was. So
I like big bugs in a
shape. That's
kettle.
nice.
I do like this game though. I remember playing this one.
I was never a strategy war game guy.
I love strategy games.
Baby got flap.
Only when he becomes a moth.
All right. Next up, we have Quake VGA A5 sealed, released in 1996 for PC, sold for $1,875.
Another game I played.
I used to love Quake.
Quake was fun.
Quake was fun.
I like the theme this week. I like seeing PC games up here.
Yes.
It's fun because
It's
those
a forgotten market.
Harder. They have to be harder to find as well. I mean, everybody and their mother had Nintendo games out there and so many stores and stuff that mothballed and then just have dead stock sitting in some warehouse somewhere or storage unit. But PC games, not so much.
Not so much. You know, I used to see PC games everywhere in Best Buy and Toys
Electronics Boutique.
Electronics Boutique. You can't find. They don't even make physical PC games anymore.
No, I know.
All right, moving on. We have The Sims VGA 8 named sealed, released in 2000, sold for $1,187. The game that started it all.
Sims V1.
I think I only played that once. And I built a room that had no doors, no windows, and a toilet. I just put my sim in there and just left him there.
What?
Did you let your sim starve to death? No.
Yeah. Yes. I just left him in there, and I lost interest in the game. So I was like,
Yeah, I got bored after a while. I stopped playing.
Sims 4 is out now.
Only to go through 4. Only to go through. There's only so many times you can make your characters have sex. Just saying. How can you buy these games and not play them? The madness.
I agree, Spiders. I agree.
It's like slapping comic books. How can you buy slap comics and not read them?
Well, that's why you slab one, read the others. You buy more than one so you can slab one, read the others.
I mean, if you feel awfully special about it, I would agree.
Who buys multiple copies of books?
No, not you, Bruce. Not at
me.
all. Not at all, Bruce.
No.
Not at all.
Not
next time.
Not Bruce. Bruce,
football.
You, the DCU third printing's physical challenge, man. Jeez.
What? I can't wait to get my next send in my next submission of my DCUs.
It's the first John Madden foosball.
I'm surprised this isn't worth more.
John Madden Football BGA 7.5 sealed, released in 1988, sold for $2,250 for the PC.
Oof.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game.
You know, it's amazing how much Madden sells every year, and there's literally no promotion for the game.
Yeah,
you don't have to. People just want updated rosters.
Yep. And finally, we have Baldur's Gate VGA 8.5 sealed big box, released in 1998, sold for $3,500.
A couple of years ago, they released a updated version of this game, like remastered. It was pretty cool.
Is this the one where everybody woke up in a prison?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I love that one. That was a good time.
If I had a computer that could handle it, I would be a sim tuber.
I have both. I have both the first Baldur's Gate and the second. Yeah, sim tubing is a real thing, man.
I read my comics online for free. I don't open my comics anymore.
I feel you, Spiders. I feel you.
Get this graded, Paul. Get it graded. Some people just love
Should
football.
we really get I got a bunch of old games sitting around. Should I be getting them graded? Should I be trying to get the 8.5?
There you go.
If you still have them complete and in box.
Who grades this?
This is VGA.
VGA.
That's cute. Cute name. I like it, like the graphics. Because I got remember the Sierra game Dagger of Amun-Ra?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have it complete.
Oh wow, that's
you know, a lot of people have games laying around and they are worth a lot of money. It's a lot. If you have old Nintendo games laying around, they're worth a lot of money. A lot of Sega Saturn games are worth a lot of money.
If
original
you have
PlayStation games,
but again, it helps if you have the box.
Yep,
it's not beat the shit. You have if it's complete, have the manual, have everything for it. Then sometimes they can be worth money. A lot of people go out, start chasing stuff and buy, go to Goodwill and be like, oh, here's a cartridge laying around of this and think it's going to be worth a lot of money. And you're like, sorry. All
right. I can't find any sales for the Dagger of Amun-Ra. With my I'm guessing these
heritage.
I'm guessing these sites, I would think there has to be a census somewhere for these video games as well.
I'd be interested in finding out if TurboGrafx 16 games were worth anything.
Could happen.
Yeah. I was surprised that I was in a store in Pittsburgh and they had a copy of ActRaiser for SNES for like close to $1,000.
Wow.
I was ungraded.
Still in box?
Still in box.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like it's a video game. It's like there's so much weird things. Like, is it sealed? Is it unsealed? And if it's sealed, they grade the seal. And how good is the seal? There's so many weird gradings on all this shit. It's out of my wheelhouse.
If you have complete sets of Rock Band or Guitar Hero, those are worth a lot of money. In box.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. I can imagine if you had everything for Karaoke Hero, it would be too.
Max got a great deal at the Exchange in Pittsburgh. He got a full first rock band set with the drums, mic stand, for like $250 in box. That was like crazy below fair market value for that.
Wow.
All right, moving on to the market report.
Seems we can encapsulate anything these days and make it worth
You
money.
can.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting for them to start doing sneakers, grading sneakers.
Dude.
Wait a
I
second.
think they
First of
do.
all, yo, sneakers
What?
is already out of control on its own.
They grade
So,
sneakers?
I thought they did. Don't they grade sneakers?
They
think they did.
are collectibles.
I mean, I know they're collectibles.
I know of
Doesn't make
another
sense.
YouTuber I watch that has a room full of sneakers, like different sneakers.
Yeah, because the sneaker market is out of control.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They still encapsulate anything, grade anything. I said I love
If they can-
I love my
they can
graded
grade
books,
pops, they can grade sneakers.
but I own very few modern.
Could
grade.
you imagine the capsule you would need for a pair of graded sneakers? I think it'd be huge.
I mean, why they encapsulate toys,
Yeah.
and those come in all different sizes. I mean, it's not that different than some of the GI Joe stuff.
Yeah, because I think I've covered graded consoles. They will grade console boxes.
Now that's going too far, man. What you gonna encapsulate a console and never use it again? Like what the hell?
Yeah, that's what emulation is for. Damn it! All right, so let's get to the market report. All right, first up, my favorite seller of the week, Superman 77, third print, PGC 9.8. White
Is this your
pages
sale?
sold for $500. There are currently 12
Eh,
rated on the census.
on
Only
the
298.
night, what was it, last Sunday when we pulled this up? You jumped out of your seat when you saw this.
Yo, I will say this:
I was pissed. I
Funeral
missed
for-
this sale. I was
Funeral for a Friend was a good storyline. I liked that storyline.
Yeah, all those DCU books that there are what 3, 4 from this Funeral for a Friend, and they all are worth so much money. This 4, Action Comics 686, Adventures of Superman 498, 499, and this one Superman 77. They're all worth like the Adventures of Superman. Wait, there's one more. God damn it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Talk among yourselves.
The Russian Revolution was neither Russian nor a revolution.
He's gonna go dig up his 75,000 DCUs.
You know he is. You know he's out there, just trucking away.
It's a fun weird niche.
It really is.
Our hobby has very weird niches, and this
They
is a fun
do.
weird
They
niche.
do. I don't know. I feel weird about this particular one, but if he likes it, I love it.
With me, it's gonna be storylines. When I start collecting again, it's gonna be storylines.
Yes, storyline. Do you like the other day? People still don't know what I'm talking about when I mentioned Avengers, Celestial Madonna, or when I mentioned like Doctor Doom's. I forgot what it's called, like Doctor Doom's like Ultimate Plan or some shit like that. But
Yeah.
like I'm like these are like some classic tales. I'm like everyone just forgot. Okay.
Hey Cliff. Iron Man: The Crossing.
Right? And I get my cereal box graded. You know what?
They do,
It's
They-
awful. Isn't it?
they do great cereal boxes now.
They do. What I was the most expensive out of the bunch of the Funeral for Friends is this one, Man of Steel 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bill and Hillary are in that issue.
Yeah, they are.
And I'm gonna hopefully send my Superman 77 that's in my press over there, so I can replace this one. It's a 9.
Oh,
There you go.
This is up for
Look
sale.
how
on
beautiful
eBay.
it
Anybody's
is.
interested? Huh?
Gorgeous color and everything on that.
For a 9, it's gorgeous for a 9. It's
That is
insane
it. Like I was saying before, this is actually a really good storyline too.
Ooh. Double
Talk about video games. Talk about video games.
If you want to read the storyline, you can pick those books up very cheaply that aren't DCU.
Yeah, there's a graphic novel, I believe.
Yeah.
That collects from the death of Superman, the Doomsday series, to Funeral for a Friend to Reign of the Superman.
Part of me is a sucker. I just like the floppies.
Yeah.
Some things I do
they did a great job keeping Superman gone for 2 years.
Yeah.
They did. I'll give them that.
Alfred has been gone for 5 years. We're now on year 6 of Alfred being gone. Yeah, and I mean, I love Alfred, but damn.
Did they really?
We got an absolute Alfred.
Absolutely. I like
Alfred. Mantis was the Celestial Madonna. Yes, Nick Rossi. Mantis was the Celestial Madonna.
Yep. Thank you for knowing people. Thank you.
Degrassi is my encyclopedia.
I do know my comics, but strangely enough, I just haven't read in a while. Well, I've started reading again because of this guy, but you know.
Dr. Doom's Private War. That's the one that keeps
Private War. That's it.
That one is so good, and like we're the two that know about it.
Yeah, I know,
right? Speaking of submissions to CGC, I will be doing another submission video this week. Dom sent me a few books to send to CGC for him, press, clean, whatever. So look forward to that video later this week.
Let me guess, some Star Wars stuff from Dom?
No, it's actually
some Spears.
Did I lose his stuff?
Yeah.
What Spears stuff?
You're giving him a heart attack.
Let me tell you, I'm a convert. I am a convert. And
what is that? What is that there?
This is Amazing Spider-Man 388 foil cover.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
in a beautiful CBCS 9.8.
Oh, I love that.
Nice and strong. And I am a full-on convert, and I am advocating because let me tell you, CGC sent back 20 books to my LCS, and one of the really rare horror Wolverine covers came back, and when you tilted it sideways, you could see the curvature of the spine of the book, and then when you look really closely, you could see all the pressure points on the spine. It was horrifying.
Ooh.
And that just came back, so I was very upset. In the meantime, all my CBCS stuff is coming back looking like absolute fire. And guess what? I slab things for me. So you know what? They're winning with me. Yes, I know they tried to steal somebody's X-Men 1. Okay, I get it. I know that's a hot story. And it probably could have been an accident, okay?
Yes.
But I'm not sending in anything that's that old. So I'm just saying, I'm loving CBCS right now. Also, I'm sorry, I forgot to point out. Notice how it's like raised ink on the 9.8?
Yeah,
right?
That's those fun new ones, the fun new CBCS.
Yeah, and it's raised ink over here too. But if you don't have a 9.8, it's regular ink and the gold foil CBCS.
Yeah,
so
they've stepped it up since the old school.
They have stepped up. They have stepped up. And let me tell you, Banana Gate helped them right out. All right, well done. Thank you.
Huh. Dom sent me. Oh, sorry about that. So Dom sent me a couple of books to grade. He sent me cover H of Monsters #1 signed. He sent me his preview Ashcan signed to grade. And he sent me his personalized sketch from Mark Spears, Bet Rules, the grade. But after discussing, after we saw the prices for verification, I'm only sending one in for Dom now.
Yeah.
Because it was like $160.
Jesus.
to verify signatures on all 3. So I'm just saying, sending in sketch for him. So that'll be a thing.
Yeah. Thanks for giving a shout out to CBCS though. There's
Bruce,
nothing wrong with CBCS.
Do you have CGC do the pressing and cleaning? Hells no.
No, he does his own pressing.
I do my own pressing, my own cleaning, for the most part. I have used other pressers in the past, but it's more effective for me to just do it myself. This way I know what's being sent in and what's being done to my book, because having your comics away for so long is not a good feeling.
I can't bring myself.
Oh my god, it's so funny because you know Matt from oh my god, Heroes for Hire Collector Club, Matt.
Yes.
So he has sent into CGC for the first time ever, and he's like, Cliff, you were absolutely right. He goes, every moment that they're gone, and I'm like, I told you. And he checks every day, and I'm like, I told you. He goes, they're just sitting there. I'm like, and they are. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be okay. There. Yeah.
How long is the turnaround on CGC?
Currently, it's like 10 weeks if you don't pay for Express.
It's 40 days, 40 business days.
Wow.
Right. That's 40 business days. 10 weeks.
Yeah. I don't know if I could pay the price for some of these books and be like, I don't know. I might be like that Matt guy, man. I don't know. I might be like, damn it, nope, not doing it.
That's 8. So if they do it perfectly, door to door, that's 8 weeks. So yeah, it's 10 weeks. 10 weeks that you're waiting.
Jeez. Damn.
And they got the nerve to raise the price. In the meantime, for the same price, I can submit to CBCS with Express and have that ship back in under a month.
Wow.
So there you go, everybody. There you go.
Do they just not have enough like graders over at CGC?
They let go a lot of their graders.
They're going through something right now. So we're just gonna sit here and watch.
I'm all for it. I don't know. All right. Next book we have Captain America Living Legend #2 from 2013, a CGC 9.8. This is the Brent Barrington. Variant cover sold for $777. There are currently 30 graded on the census, 29 eighths. I think they did these covers across all of the books that year.
See, they got the EC covers again. I like those.
Great job.
I like when they don't overdo them.
This was a 1 in 50, by the way. A 1 in 50.
There weren't a ton of people buying Captain America Living Legend 1 in 50.
There wasn't a lot of stores ordering Captain America
Living
Legend. So it's probably hard to find if anything.
We have some stories about EGS, JJS Brooklyn.
EGS? What's EGS?
EGS.
A while back, we had submitted some books on Redivision to EGS to see how they would come back.
You did? You guys did?
Marco did, yeah. I believe it was EGS.
Did they come back at all?
One of the graders' remarks was side scuffing. I don't know if that's it.
Side scuffing.
Side scuffing.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, it was like I said, if you just like to get your books encapsulated, you could buy fucking something that's similar to a slab, encapsulate your own fucking book if you want, I guess.
I heard that there was a way to encapsulate your own.
I mean, you can get soft slabs that are cheaper. I mean, if you want to get your book graded just because you want it encapsulated for you, it doesn't matter what service you go through. Just because you want it encapsulated, who cares? Just know that you post an EGS book or a PGX book online, it's not going to carry. It's going to carry a scarlet letter on its chest.
Yeah, because I bought PGX slabs and cracked them, of course. Because they're a lot cheaper.
What's the deal with PGX?
You can crack them with a stiff breeze.
Yeah, they're not very good.
Is that the problem with PGX? Is the quality? Or?
Well, their grading's all over the place too.
Yeah,
PGX.
And care of my little setup with my pressing machines. So I got 3. That's about it.
Pressers.
Yeah.
Start a
Press those
t-shirt
comic
business.
books.
You can start a t-shirt business on the side.
Yeah, really.
I could.
Corner
All right,
stuffing.
We have Spidey Super Stories 19 from 1976, a 9.8, sold for $2,000. They're currently 42 graded, 498s on the census. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Love
that's
this
probably.
series.
I love. Not only do I love this series, I love this cover, and yeah, it's probably worth it for the 9.8 because it's not like these are. It's not like these are abundant everywhere.
And the ones that are out there
especially
are beat the hell.
one.
Especially in this condition. You can find Spidey Super Stories a lot, but to find them not beat the living hell is difficult.
Marvel Comics and the Electric Company. Wow.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
these were simple reads, 3rd grade or less, for kids to pick up. So,
I think I came across one of these back in the 80s, like late
Oh.
80s.
so
Bruce,
if you're watching the show, you're able to read this book, no problem.
Oh!
I have a whole bunch of these.
Bruce, zoom in on me again, please.
You just like being the center of attention.
No, there's number 1 behind me.
I know. I see her.
I know, but
It's a great book.
I wanted others to see.
I think we have the same grade.
7.5. Nice.
I think so. I was pissed. They gave me a 6.5 on my Star Wars homage with Dr. Doom.
You know, now that I'm looking at your background, I like the Beast issues you have back there, or the Beast issue there.
Yes, that's the first furry beast.
I'm big into old X-Men comics, so.
And everybody knows I love furry beasts.
Of course you do. Of course you do, Bruce. Of course you do.
The Thanos Copter issue. I love that cover.
The Thanos Copter.
Jedi. I didn't even know the Jedi. Oh, Jedi's here. Hey, Jedi.
Not all of them were built like a slab.
Right,
maybe a slab you threw at somebody's head, maybe. I don't know.
X-Men number 1 from 1966-3.
A 0.5.
That's
0.5 off white to white pages, sold for $3,600. There are currently 6,579 graded copies of this book on the census, with only 2 9/8s on the census.
How much would a 9/8 of this go for?
I think somebody took this over over a purple or green cover or label.
Yeah,
that's just banged up, so they just wanted a blue label, so they took the 0.5.
Yeah,
because it doesn't look horrible on the front. To tell you the truth, for a 0.5, that I've seen shit that looks a hell of a lot worse than that. So the rest of the book must be.
That's the next slide.
Yeah, the back side of that got to be.
Got to be beat the hell.
Yeah,
but it's X-Men number 1. I'll take it in any condition,
any grade.
Any grade will do. Speaking of any grade, we have Amazing Fantasy number 15 from 1962.5, cream to off-white pages, sold for $3,346. There are 3,989 copies on the census. There are 0 9/8s. There's 1 9/8 restored, and a 9/6 and 6 9/6s, 1 restored, 1 signed.
Some poor kid, some nerd was dragged in the 60s, had that in his back pocket, dragged across the concrete, and that's what you get.
$16,000 for a 5.5. Jesus.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's AF-15.
But it doesn't even present well. At least the X-Men one had some presentation to it.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are we doing with this? Like the other one made more sense.
Is this a Robert Hack variant of Amazing Fantasy?
Robert Hack variant.
Furry Beast and Silver Fox. Let's go. A 0.5 is very generous for this.
Yeah, no, too generous.
Like
this should have been a 0.1. They should have made a 0.1 just for this.
the pain on the cover, man. Like, what the hell, man? Like,
instead of a number, just says "fuck this shit."
This looks like the entire apartment. Like your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, like everybody wiped their ass with this book, and then you had it cleaned and pressed, right? After 40, 50, 60 years. And like, I'm just like, this is terrible. This is just like, I'm picturing somebody like in like a 2-bedroom apartment somewhere in like, somewhere uptown, and just like, like just the worst scenario, just a terrible scenario.
At least it has a cover.
Still an AF-15.
Speaking of no covers.
No, that's barely a cover. Dude, you want to talk about translucent covers? Look at this shit. This is almost translucent. God. Someone restore this.
There's no restoring that. There is no fucking restoring that. Out of this book. There's no restoration being done on
low grade better than no grade. Yes,
no, he said grave. He said grave, and he was right because this shit should be buried.
I'm talking about.
I mean, the thing is, if the interior pages are clean, which I doubt based on the condition of this book,
right?
You can sell the individual pages out of this and have them. You can get them graded individually as pages and sell them graded. And
look, you know what? One man's garbage is another man's treasure. God bless whoever bought this piece of garbage. Woo! Woo!
Somebody wanted to say, "Hey, I got an AF-15."
Yep.
All right, Bruce.
I'm not going to let you see it. I'm not going to let you see it, but I got it.
It would take me an entire year to save up enough money to have bought this. And do you think that I would have bought that X-Men because at least I can see the whole goddamn cover. I would have bought that X-Men 0.5. Damn.
Hold on, I want to see what it says.
My feelings are hurt for the person who bought this. Like, that's how bad this is.
Oh, what? I'm reading the label of the book. I didn't get a chance to read it earlier. 2 extra staples added, not manufacturing.
Look at that.
Somebody stapled this together.
It's a complete book. They took the 0.5.
There we go. The back of the book.
They took the 0.5. Nice tape.
Yeah, tape.
I'm sorry. The back of the book only justifies my belief that this.
Are those the grader notes? Is there a full novella on the back of that for grader's notes?
I can't. Let me see.
Look at all that on the back.
Look at all the grader's notes on that thing, man.
Or
is that just the?
No, that's just the regular
certification notice.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
This poor book, man.
Cliff,
I can hear it crying. Cliff.
I can hear it crying through the plastic. The
back is pristine. It was getting restored.
The back presents well.
The back
was getting restored. That's a standing phase. I just looked up a 9.6 on X-Men #1 is $875,000.
Yep.
For a 9.6, so I can imagine where that 9.8's gonna go. Jeez,
that's an old label. They never put notes on it on the back. All right, next up, you guys are complaining about a cover. We have no cover for the next book. Journey into Mystery number 83, CGC, not graded, off-white, white pages sold for $3,360. There are currently 2,565 copies on the census, 9.6 being the highest grade in Journey into Mystery 83, the first appearance of Thor.
Didn't even get, not even graded, and it still got $3,000.
They took the no grade and just got it encapsulated.
Yeah. It's not complete.
Nope, not for me.
Nope.
I'm not buying something without a cover on it, man. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I've seen plenty of pages encapsulated.
I think I have a Hulk 180 no cover somebody gave me, but somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at.
Well, it's one thing if they gave it to you, Bruce. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. No.
Oh, by the way, I just won a Hulk 182, and an 80. Just saying, just won that in a giveaway. Thank you very much.
182.
Yes.
But there's no Wolverine there.
It's a cameo in the back. on the cover.
No, Hulk 180 is the cameo.
180 is what? Actually, 180 is the first.
On the slab, it says cameo of Wolverine in 182 also.
First appearance of Hammer and Anvil. Canadian government reigns Agent Wolverine back. Oh, he is in it. He is part. All right,
yes.
Third appearance, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's what is it? What would it be? A second cameo appearance?
Listen, let's not start those games.
No.
You know,
he's in 181 enough. Its cameos are done.
That's yes. People have known to take facsimiles of these books,
and put some
Take up the
Sharpie
cover
sneakers
and
on
put
the
it on
acetate, and
oh jeez,
give him a microphone in his hand.
wow.
This is the first Thor, right?
Yes,
Yes.
this one he was fun. Donald Blake.
Yeah.
Oh, we spoke about that earlier. Sohiba.
You know, there's no 9/8 of this on the census.
Yes, we got it right here. The highest grade is a 9.6. There are two 9.6s. One is restored and one is not restored.
Wow.
And for those asking what is restored, anything that adds color to a cover, taping, adding pieces from another cover to a cover to restore it. What else? Adding staples, using chemicals to clean the covers, or using a washing machine to wash covers, which has been done.
That's why I buy most of my Golden Age of books fucking graded already. Because you look at some of that shit and you're like, I don't see color touch online when I'm looking at this. And then you get it and you're like, oh shit. There's color.
If you take a black light and you can see it through the covers a lot of times.
listen, I have no qualms getting restored. Zero qualms. And by the way, this is the only one of Joe Palooka 32 on the CGC census. It's
There
a
it
101.
There you go.
What's the restoration that was added?
Color touch.
Yeah,
That's
color touch was common.
back then.
I mean, that's
That
the
was
problem. Restoration was common back then.
And it's
So a
an
lot of the books
8.0. An 8.0 for a book from 1949. This is my oldest comic right now. My oldest.
Yeah, I'll go 1 year back before you. I'll go one.
I don't care. I don't care about you going back 1 year.
What is this? Do I have to go dig out my Golden Age books now?
I know. I pulled it out because it was a CBCS, and I was.
I appreciate you
the
for
old
making it
CBCS.
CBCS. And I cannot wait.
I have no problem with getting my Golden Age books as CBCS.
Never take a black light to any of Joe's books. I
Yeah.
agree.
I got older stuff, but you know, it's.
I think my oldest book is I have a Captain Marvel Jr. whatever from 1930 41 42 maybe.
Ooh, Captain Marvel Jr. Wow,
Mhm.
going back.
I love to see that.
I
love the Shazam family.
I got an early 30s Buck Rogers Kellogg's insert from Kellogg's cereal, which I love, but I haven't gotten it graded.
All right, and the final book on the market report is a Golden Age beauty. Modern Comics 88 from Quality Comics 1949, a 9.8 white pages, sold for $1,680. There are only 8 graded on the census, and there's 198.
There's only one racial trope on the cover.
Mind
only
you,
slightly racist on the cover.
This is
Only slightly racist.
the only 9.8. It's featuring the Black Hawk, and somehow this sold for less than those 2 haughty pieces of trash that we saw tonight.
Yep.
Facts.
I'll be right back.
And only one racist trope on the cover. I love
Only
it.
one racist trope. That's not a lot for that time.
Oh no, it could have been worse. It could have been so much worse.
Could have been so much worse.
Definitely could have been.
I agree. Oh, what are we doing next? We're doing the giveaway.
There you go.
Let's do this giveaway.
Tariff.
If you're not in the giveaway, please, I'll give you a minute or two. What is the freaking giveaway? Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
No.
There we go. Hashtag tariff.
Yeah.
Tariff.
Tariff. Grr.
Anybody from Canada wins, you got to pay your own shipping. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
Kidding.
By the way, is that a Monsters back there? Or is that Spider-Man? The actual Spider-Man cover.
Which one?
The Mary
It's
Jane cover
Monsters.
back there in the corner.
The
Is that the
Monsters.
Monsters Mary
The
Jane?
bottom row is all monsters.
It's all Monsters. Okay.
And the top row is all DCU's 9/8. Just saying.
I was gonna say that was the actual Mary Jane cover down there. She's actually anatomically incorrect.
It's funny. That book is God, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. If I win, I'll just take the cash value from Don will be paying all cash out values for this.
Hey Bruce, whatever you were to say a minute ago, you can say backstage, okay?
I'm not saying a word. Yes, as you can see, the back cover has the Batman 423 homage. We have the flip cover. There's only 3 on the census, a 9/8. Monsters 1 and a 9/8. The 1 in 50, which is sold for $1,000 yesterday, or $800 yesterday.
What, the X-Men one?
And we have the Mary Jane ASM 601 homage, which is going to be reprinted.
The Days of Future Past homage went for $1,000 yesterday.
800. It was, they were asking for.
Wow.
If you're looking for that, reach out to me. I might have one for sale.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, we're gonna have a talk later after this show, Joe. I need you to put together a price points for all your books you have, and we'll work something out. Non-sexual, please.
Non-sexual price points, please.
Yes, please. So we're giving away Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger #2, Mark Spears with Dalmatian Horse.
Dalmatian Horse.
Return of the Living Dead #2.
As long as I love the cover, but I'm not opening that book ever again.
That book.
It's good. You don't have to worry about any spine ticks because nobody should ever open that book.
What's happening inside that book that we're not opening that book?
We read and reviewed a couple weeks back. #1. It was the worst bunch of poorly drawn and written schlock that I've.
I'll put it to you this way, Cliff. I would have. Yeah. I would rather have been shot in the spine. Okay.
It was really bad. It was really bad.
Shot in the spine. Wow, that is a bar.
Yeah. Yes. I'd rather be shot in the spine than read another one of those, you know?
It was really bad.
William, check out William's channel.
What's up,
Great
William?
channel going on over there.
Over there.
Do you have the link for the channel? Anyone? While I'm doing this? Dave, if you can.
Give me a second.
Put in the private chat so I could link it.
Will do.
Well, we said earlier that comics can't survive anything; they survive worse. You may a few companies have to restructure, but comics are not going anywhere. Comics have been dying since I was a kid.
It's all on the length of everything and how much it disrupts things.
Yeah, like it's more about disruption.
Yep.
And the ramifications for our hobby more than anything.
Yeah. Check out. Oh, there we go. Check out William and the Sci-Fi Center. Great show. They do a lot of great watch parties on movies. They talk in this movie industry. William has a comic shop and he screens movies for his customers. Awesome.
Oh, okay. You already got it in there. All right.
I got it in the chat.
All right.
Oh, here we go. We got Larry. Hey, Larry. Make sure you enter the
Larry.
Sci-Fi Center. Let's go. Lisa Noble, welcome. Hey,
Lisa.
Dave wants to be Batgirl. That's what I heard.
He wants to be Oracle.
Wow.
Hey.
Everyone needs a dick in their life. I mean, Richard.
Oh.
Sorry. They said
Richard.
Tyson World War.
Richard.
Yep. Richard. All right, let's get rolling. Make sure everyone's in the and put tariff in the chat for these great Mark Spears books. And let's roll this giveaway. If the person's not here, we'll give them 10 seconds to claim. If not, we'll move on to the next person. 23 people in the entry. Let's go. Big money, big money, big money.
No whammies. No whammies.
Anybody but Sticks.
No Stickses. No Stickses. And stop.
Click.
Oh!
It is rigged. It is rigged.
You know, if I knew people on the panel could join, I would have put my name in the list.
Cliff,
I'm a
please
special guest.
please choose someone in the chat to give the book to.
I am going to. Oh, damn. What are the books again?
Rat City, number 4.
They're all Mark Spears, right?
They're all Mark Spears covers.
They're all Spears covers, yeah.
I am going to. Oh, man. I have so many. There's a lot of people I love in this chat.
I know.
I
know.
Never fun to be put on the spot.
Nerdy Geek. Let's give it to Nerdy Geek.
Nerdy Geek, are you here?
Congratulations.
Where's Nerdy Geek?
Nerdy Geek, are you there?
Now I
Nerdy
see
Geek.
Ben Compton.
There he is. Is he here? Nerdy Geek. Hit me up on Instagram, Nerdy Geek. He's been here the whole show.
He has been here the whole show.
Yeah.
You know, to sit through our banter. You
Mama Bear says she's okay without a zombie book. All right, good. I'm feeling better.
Where is this? There we go. My Instagram is at Kingdom of Nerds _
Look at Paul pick me. I was like, it's too late, Paul.
Don't leave yet. We still have more show, guys. We still have more show.
Yeah, that thing I keep them hooked. There's got you gotta be like, giveaway surprise.
Pringles.
Can't type today. Here we go. Diamond was done as a major distributor for us. Marvel and DC went solo.
Yep, that is true.
Went solo. Yep.
Hey, that is a X-Force comic, yeah?
What is that? What are you showing?
I just love that frame.
That is Big Bertha with Strife.
What are you doing? Don't be showing it. I can't say that word on.
Oh, would you rather me read some Deadpool?
You mean Death? Oh, yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. God damn you. And this leads us to FOC, Final Order Cutoff. Let's see what's coming out this week. I do have an intro for this. I got to change that music. I don't like that music for that. And the intro's not long enough for me. All right. What we got on FOC? These are books that are coming out in beginning of March, but you have to get to your online comic distributor where you buy your comics, your LCS.
Maybe you'll get them. Maybe you won't. We'll never know.
You'll never know. Maybe you'll get
well,
these
actually,
books. Maybe you won't.
It might be delayed.
We will know in March. We will know in March.
You know, it's fine. During COVID, we went 3 months without comics. We'll be fine. So here are the books. All
Hey,
right.
I read my stuff digitally. I'm not hurt by any of this.
We have Detective Comics 18, the 1 in 25 for Rara incentive.
Oh, somebody's hurt Batman.
I like it.
I
like
like
the
that
reflection in the
Ashley
blood.
Wood was doing the ratios for a while.
Yeah.
And I love Ashley Wood's work.
We got. I had to put this here. The Last Halloween, number 5, Liefeld variant.
See, I was just foreshadowing your FOC list with my ex.
I know you were.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, you clearly don't know. Keep it going. Disgusting.
There are so many Liefeld fans out there. I don't know
And
why.
they can stay out there. And God bless them. All right, because somebody
We welcome everyone to this channel. We welcome you with open arms. Hit that like button. First Batman Liefeld cover, is it?
I don't.
I was
recall him
thinking
doing
about
Batman
that.
before.
Yeah, I don't recall him doing Batman.
I thought he retired. I thought so too.
Yeah.
Because his
Well, first,
artist
wasn't he going to retire from doing
He
Deadpool?
retired from Deadpool only.
And then did a bunch of Deadpool covers.
No, those were his final Deadpools.
The most recent ones that came out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all like he's done, like he's been done. So everything coming out now is everything he already like locked away with
already
Marvel.
submitted. Okay.
Yeah.
Batman has no neck. I'm just saying. We have last Halloween #5, the Sienkiewicz variant. Sienkiewicz variant. Sienkiewicz. Gotham City PD, the Joker, 5-1. Wait, what? What is that? 5-1, 5-6. Play that number in the draw 4. I like this cover a lot. Then we have Absolute Wonder Woman #5, the 1 in 50 Hamari incentive.
With a creature in the background, a creature.
Yes,
Hamari's amazing. All the Hamari covers.
Yeah, Hamari's amazing.
Really beautiful.
At least he didn't have to draw feet.
Nope. He made up for it with the teeth.
Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz. Then we have Black Canary #4, the Lynn variant.
Rockalin.
Then we have Black Canary #4, the 1 in 25 Lim incentive.
We've got Len and Lim.
Lim. Then we have Flash 18, the Segovia variant.
Oh, that's very cool.
I haven't liked the Flash cover in like the whole run of this series.
This might be the first one I like of the series as well.
Mm-hmm. Then we have Green Lantern 20, the Blanco variant.
I actually kind of like that. That's Kyle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fun. Still not going to read
it. I do love Kyle. Then we have Green Lantern Dark #3, the Nakayama variant. New character, it seems.
It's a Batman, apparently.
With a sword and shield.
With a sword and a shield. Oh, no.
Then we have Green Lantern Dark #3, the Wind variant. Beautiful
very
cover.
Pretty cover.
Then we have Harley Quinn 48, another Nakayama. Then we have the 1 in 25 Roadrun incentive, Harley Quinn 48.
That's fun.
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait till it's $7.50 on.
What is this? Liefeld has fans. Yes, Liefeld has fans.
Yes, he does.
Anyone watching the Grammys? I think Zimmer won for Dune 2. Really?
Hans.
Nice.
Hans.
Crotch shot of the week. God damn you.
That was that Lynn variant earlier.
Yep. Then we have Justice League Unlimited #4. I must have stopped to take a break for this slide. Did I do
Justice League Unlimited #4?
It's not a freaking. It's just even a
Perillo.
It looks like Perillo.
It's Perillo.
That's a Perillo.
I must have messed up these slides. I did.
Yeah, you did.
Slides.
Yeah, you messed
Sorry
up.
about that. Justice League #4. This is, I don't know. I can't tell. That's not a 1 and 2. That's what's his name? Yeah, somebody. And then we have the Zerdy Superman 23. Sorry about this, guys. It was a long day. How did I miss that the entire slides? Sorry about that. I like the Zerdy.
Yeah, the Zerdy's good.
Hopefully I didn't do that for any other slides. Then we got Superman 23, the March variant. Superman 23, the 1 in 25 Johnson incentive. Johnson. Pop Kills #1, the Panosian.
I still love this.
Pop Kills #1, the 1 in 10 Amanda Connor incentive.
I think the Connor one is going to be the one that people slip on because the Penosian one was open order. I think I had mine pre-ordered 5 months ago, 4 months ago. I don't know, a long fucking time ago because I love Penosian, love Pop Kill, and I goddamn love this cover. The still freeze ratio is going to do well, but people were pointing that one out, the Penosian one, for a long time. The Connor one kind of went under the radar.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I just love the Supermans, and the Superman incentives lately that are like ads are so.
I love them.
I'm so keen to
They're
them.
so good.
I like those ads too. They're
but
not.
They haven't. I know. I grabbed one. I forgot whether it was. The original ones weren't ratios, were they?
No, they've all been ratios.
I think they all were ratios.
Yeah, just if you got it cheap, it's because
there
no
might have been one
buying.
that was open. I believe. I'm not sure.
I thought one of them was open order, but
I think one might have been open.
But yeah, they're fantastic. It's going to be a beautiful set to put together.
Agreed.
All right, then we have Fist of Kanju number 6, the Momoko kimono variant.
We're getting all the kimono variants. What are there?
Scarlet Witch number 10, the kimono variant.
I think there's like 16 of them. It's something ridiculous.
Kimono variant.
Like, girl knows how to cash in a paycheck. Momoko kimono. Come on.
Okay.
You know, girl is just sitting at home, being like paycheck after paycheck.
I do like the Rogue one.
Zombie.
I actually like these. They look pretty cool. And I'm not really one much from Momoko, but these are cool.
Yeah, these are gonna be hot. But they're open order, so there's gonna be a ton of these out there.
Yeah, they're not gonna be expensive at any point.
Then we move into what do we got next?
But I think there's like 16 of them total of the kimonos.
Thundercats 13, the Perillo limited version.
Look at those balls.
Ah,
that is something.
God damn you, Jeff. Got me. I went straight to Cyber's crotch.
His balls hang low.
Monster issue number 3. Bruce wants a Nightwing open kimono variant.
Hell yeah, I do too.
I do too. Damn it.
Hell yeah.
It's Marvel. You're gonna be stuck with Scott Summers' hog.
Yes. No one.
Why not?
Give me Scott.
I'm not sure.
Colossus, give me Nightcrawler. Give me Wolverine. No, not Wolverine. He's too hairy for me.
You want to see Gambit dangling some beignets?
Give me Iceman. Give me North Star. Bring just that whole pool party. Just bring all the men.
This sounds like a party. Then we have Thundercat 13, the 1 in 10 Mark Spears green incentive.
I'm guessing there's like 70 color variants of that.
Then we have the 1 in 10 Spears virgin incentive, which I like a lot.
Virgin.
Then we have Vampirilla 675, the 1 in 20 Chazotis incentive.
Elias always kills it.
You know, I will give it to him. At least it's a pretty sexy cover. Pretty and sexy, I mean.
This might be on my thumbnail.
It is on your thumbnail.
Oh yeah. I like my thumbnails there, guys. That's the best part of the show is making thumbnails.
It is fun.
There are 20 of the kimono variants, by the way, Joe.
Then we have Vampirilla 675, the 1 in 25 Lisner version incentive. We have the 1 in 25 Perillo incentive.
Oh, damn, that one's just all sorts of
Jenny.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Vampirilla 675, the Frizen, the limited version.
And there's you got your zoom in Frizen and you got your zoom out Frizen as well covers.
I like that Perillo cover.
That Perillo cover is the cover to get.
That's yeah.
That's right. I just got charged. I didn't realize I got charged for that Thundercats Kickstarter. I funded like backlit or whatever it's called.
Oh, backer kit.
Backer kit. You got Spears covers for free. We backed it. And what else do we have? Do we have anything else? Oh, we do have something else after this.
And you
Joe's
can pick your
favorite comic.
You can pick your Jenny cover on that because there is a zoomed out cover with more of Vampirella on that. This is the zoomed in cover.
There's a gold Venom kimono variant for Momoko.
Well, I can't. All right. Moving on. We have Penthouse Comics, #1, the Suspiria variant.
And the Lotte variant.
And the 1 in 10 Lotte incentive, which is covered up. Not safe for work, guys.
All of the Penthouse ones are nice. It's a good run.
Black bag on the Perillo. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I must say, Lotte does beautiful nudes, so Lotte's nude work is always good to get.
Oh, there we go. And then we move on to Web of Spider-Man, New Blood, #1. Hooray!
Oh, man.
And a Dito variant.
It's Web of Spider-Verse, not Web of Spider-Man. So we're getting a new Spider-Verse.
Oh, Spider-Verse.
Let's throw some more spiders at the wall.
We're not
hey,
variant.
Spider-Hulk, that might make that old Web of Spider-Man pop.
Could be.
Listen, I'm here for cover A, which is Luciano Vecchio, and I'm here for the Wernick variant as well. You know?
Who is that, though, on the cover?
What, the spider, the vampire Spider-Man?
Whatever 7 new Spider-Men they're going to decide to throw
And we have
out.
the 1 in 10 Vecchio incentive design variant.
Yeah.
That's an interesting...
Luciano, not Luana.
Yeah, right. No relation.
That's an interesting vampiric Spider-Man.
Yeah. And he's still straight. There ain't one damn bisexual or gay Peter Parker in the whole multiverse. We got one gay Spider-Man, and he's not even a Peter Parker variant. I'm just saying. They got
with that world cover. I mean, I don't know. I'm wondering.
What's his name? Count Parker. Count Parker. This character's
Count
name.
Parker.
Count Parker.
Yes, Count Parker.
Is that can't be what the cat calling him?
It is.
No, it's not.
It was in the solicitation.
Is Dan Slott right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't need any more spider characters.
Wow, we're calling him Count Parker. You know what, though? Even with the dumbass name, I am drawn to him. Like I'm gonna hang in there for this bullshit. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I just don't, why do they just keep giving us more and more spider characters and then they leave it by the wayside?
People keep buying it. They keep buying it, and I love Luciano Vecchio's art, so my dumbass is gonna buy it. So I'm just gonna keep having it.
I you know, work as well, but
and then they're going to give you a Frizen cover, and then you're going to have to buy it for the Frizen cover. They're just going to keep doing it until they sell every issue.
You're going to keep fucking me.
Exactly. Yeah. And you're going to keep coming back and go, I don't want anymore. And they're going to slap you and spit in your mouth and say, take more. You're going to be like, okay. You know, that's how Marvel does it. It's dirty.
Slap you and spit in your mouth. Oh my God, really?
It's just so many.
Bruce and I have both been there.
Shut up. It was an accident.
Bruce, you know damn well it's never an accident. But see, the difference is I'm sure Bruce is the one who does the spitting. I'm usually the one on the receiving end.
Well, I will say this. I have been on a few panels. I want to slap the shit out of people. I'm just.
Haven't we all? Haven't we all?
I think we all have.
Never, Bruce, never, ever, ever. No, it's just never, Bruce, never.
All right, there are 3 new characters in this book. We're gonna have Count Parker, Spider Prowler, and Spider Hulk.
Okay. But we've had Spider Hulk before.
Wasn't it What If?
No, it was in. I'd have to dig it out of my box.
This is written by Matthew Groom and Greg Pak.
Web of Spider-Verse.
Count Parker is sucking something for sure.
Yeah, but it's blood, unfortunately. Trust me, I was hoping for something more exciting.
At least it's not Bitey Boy.
It's not Bitey Boy.
Bitey Spider.
Bitey Spider.
Bitey Spider bites. I don't know. It's just too many spider
I'm surprised there isn't a spider bite.
Bring back some of the old ones that you introduced over the past 3 years, all 75 of them. You know, whatever floats people's boats.
Actually, Joe, there's been rooms where there were thousands. So yeah.
No, I know, but I mean, they keep putting out these Spider-Verse books, and it's like, here's some more Spider people. Here's some more Spider people. Here's some more, and you're right. People will go grab them and buy them anyway because it's like, oh, a new character, first appearance.
Yeah. What is our good friend Red 5 talking about? Another Dave Stevens homage.
Oh, the Pinopocalypse one?
No, I want to kick him. You know, anything that has somebody riding a bike is not a Dave Stevens homage. All right, guys?
The Pinopocalypse one actually is. It has the zombie hands. It's a yellow background.
I know that, but where is that? Where's this stupid cover? Hold on. There we go. He's saying this is a Dave Stevens homage.
Yeah, no, that's not.
That's what I said.
That's
everything is not a Dave Stevens homage.
It's a turtle on a bike.
Yes, a turtle on a bike.
It's just a turtle on a motorcycle, man.
Still, it is. It's just a turkey, guys. Just a turkey is.
But Bruce, in that case, it was just a turkey.
Shut up. Don't tell Max that. He still believes it was more than a turkey.
I don't tell Max anything because he doesn't listen anyway.
So if you want to hit me up on IG on Kingdom of Nerds, you can. On X at Brucifer_1. Cliff, do you have anything coming up this week?
Oh my God, when do I have things coming up? You know, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, it's the Council of Comics New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. Wednesdays, it's New Comic Day with the Council at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, I think we have a new show called Fill in the Blanks with Green Shirt Guy and Seabizzle. Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. on Cliff on Comics. I'm doing Comics and Coffee with Cliff. This week, my guest is Dr. Von Hoot from the Spiral Dimension. So yes, that Mowell person will be awake because it'll be 3 p.m. for him in the UK and 10 a.m. for me. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Woo! And that's it based on my recollection. So that's cool.
Nice. And of course, you can catch me and Joe every Friday on Renovision on The Qualified, where we do games like What's in Your Ass?
That was a good game this week.
Oh, it was X-Ray.
It was a good game. That was a fun game.
It was a game. It was fun. I knew everything that was in the
we looked at ER X-rays to figure out what the foreign object that was inserted was.
Wait a minute. What?
Did you know? We did a whole show about X-ray stuff stuck in people's orifices. So.
Orify?
Yes. There we go.
I can't believe how much glass people put up their ass. It surprises me.
Light bulbs.
Light bulbs. It's dangerous.
How do you get a toothbrush stuck up your ass? I want to know.
I don't know.
Maybe that person was anal retentive.
And that woman with the dildo stuck up her ass, girl, have an out. Don't put the whole thing in there. Stop.
I was still amazed by the eggplant.
Why didn't she have a base? Like, why didn't she have
there
a
was
base?
no base. No base.
Yeah, like, why would you get one with no base? Like, what is wrong with you?
Gotta have some balls on those things.
It was okay. Not a single gerbil on the whole.
Well, you know, living creatures.
Didography. Tomorrow night, I'll be back with Monday Madness. If I'm not back on Monday, then hang out Tuesdays for See You Next Tuesday show. But most likely we'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk the latest. And
nice.
James Kennedy's coming for you, man. He's coming for you.
What, for his Tuesday show? Come on. It's charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
And James Kennedy is probably in rehab somewhere.
I see what you did there, Cliff. I see what you did there.
I only did what RuPaul's Drag Race does all the time.
Yep. So thank you everyone for hanging out with us for 2.5 hours. Have a good Sunday. Super Bowl is next week. Super Bowl's next week.
Yeah.
So hopefully
And for those of you who care, have a great time. The rest of us will be on YouTube.
yes.
Have fun watching 4 hours of commercials and 2 hours of football.
And Tuesday morning, I forgot about this.
Hey,
Tuesday morning, I will be reacting to the Fantastic Four trailer, which will debut on the Today Show, I believe.
It was supposed to debut at the Super Bowl.
No,
Ooh.
they changed that. Nope.
Ooh.
And then 2:30 Tuesday, me and Max will be doing the Power Hour where he will be discussing Superman once again.
Of course.
I
Max has
see
done
the
7
eyes rolling. I
trains
see the eyes
about
rolling there.
Superman in that face.
They still talking about cockeyed Superman? That's
Yes.
still a thing?
Yes. Oh, it's a Good Morning America show, not the Today Show. Thank you, Degrassi. So have a good night. Thank you everyone for showing up. And Nerd Geek, I will get your books out by Tuesday.
Nerdy Geek.